All right. What's going on, Big Blue Crew? Welcome to another episode of the Giants Cave podcast with yours truly. Got my partner in crime, classified 3F with Joe. Lou will probably be on a little later after he's settled in from work. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Hey man, there's been a lot going on with the Giants the past couple of days, man. It's been crazy. Um, I guess we could get started with just about the whole old scouting staff being fired.
Right.
like,
We knew this was coming.
yeah, we knew it was coming. Like he literally fired everybody after the draft. It's crazy. But I just what are your thoughts about it, Joe? I just want to get your thoughts about it, and we can start off with that topic.
I love it, man. Cleaning house. I'm not going to lie. There's so much is still coming out about the past regimes. I feel sorry for Judge and Shermer, especially with what they were dealing with within this organization. Look at the amount of BS they had to deal with. Do you think that those guys got the players that they wanted? Do you think
No,
that do you think that they got the players signed that they wanted? I still to this day say Galladay was a Garrett signing.
yep,
Look at that. How can anybody do your job in that kind of conditions? Bye. Guess what? You ain't leaking information anymore.
right,
Yo, Pat Leonard, what the hell are you going to do, my guy, now that you ain't got a source inside the Giants?
right.
Better find a new career.
Yeah, those little things gonna look even more ridiculous now. Because
Yes.
now he's not gonna have anything to go off of. But shout out to the chat, Taj Manian Devil, what's going on, bro? D Dan, thank you.
Yes.
Member of the Talk Your Talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. Wells, Bookend Tackles, Kayla, Jared, thank you all for being in the chat.
I apologize. I'm going to have my camera off. I'm trying to eat dinner and edit tomorrow morning's video at the same time while being on here. I'm multitasking.
Hey, that's what we do.
Right.
But yeah. Now what do you? Well, dang, I hate to ask you another question while you're trying to eat. OG Knockout, what's
No,
going
go
on,
ahead.
bro? Not Zay, what's going on, bro? Um, what do you think about the report? Is that maybe Joe Shane put out a false report, especially about the Tony situation, to see exactly who was the rat in the organization? What do you think about that?
I've done it. I've done it. You know how we all got people that we're not sure of, we don't trust? Tell them something. If it gets back to you, yeah, he's the only guy I told. Bye. I've done it. I'm pretty sure we've all done it in some situation or some way. Like, dude, why are you talking shit about me? You know, why are you letting stuff leak out? I'm coming to you with private stuff or stuff that I don't want out there just yet. What are you doing to me? Well, I'm gonna find out who's doing it, and I ain't gonna hang around them. I ain't gonna work with them. I ain't gonna find. We've all had coworkers like that. Go running up to the boss. Joel said this, yeah. Shut the hell up. Drives me
Yeah,
nuts. But if
yeah,
it happened,
that's
it happened. You know what? Kudos to him for getting rid of all them clowns. If that's a way he could get rid of them clowns, bye. Hey, he's leaking resources, man. We've got to get rid of him. What better excuse to fire somebody leaking resources? Then, it's like another one is, if you get mad and holler at your boss, oh God, what's that word called?
insubordination.
Yes, thank you. That's it. Insubordination. There you go. You're fired. All you got to do is mouth off to your supervisor. We all know this is life.
Right.
Bang, insubordination. You're fired. I don't care. Go file for unemployment. I'm going to tell them I fired you for insubordination. You ain't getting it.
Shout out to G Marley in the chat. Shout out to the Miz in the chat. What's going on, Miz?
Yes,
Check
guys.
out that highlight video that he put out not too long ago. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, check it out.
Just to go off that, man. I mean, let's really get into it, man. If that is true, don't just think about what he did. Oh, he's cutthroat, and oh man, this guy, he's like a mafia type boss. I'm. That's funny to me because hey, everybody has done that once upon a time in their lives. If they feel they got somebody that's around them that's not loyal, test their loyalty. You tell them something, if it gets out, you know it's him. That's one of the oldest tricks in the book.
Yes.
But the thing that you have to think about is the reason why he had to do it. That's terrible if you have to do that within an organization like the New York Giants. If you got rats inside the organization giving up information, important draft information. Think about how terrible our front office was, how in shambles this front office was, how not together this front office had to be in order for Joe Shane having to do that.
Right.
That's bad. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of believe it because look at our drafts the past 10 years. Look at our drafts. Shout out to Wells for the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, shout out to the Big Blue Crew. They got you covered night and day with constant content. God bless Pat, Lou, and Joe. God bless you guys as well, man, because without you guys, we're not able to do this. But chat as well, man. Think about that. Think about if you were running an organization and you had a bunch of rats inside your organization and they're giving up information no matter what your organization is doing, legal, illegal, whatever. Well, you got snakes and snitches and rats and all type of people in your organization that's not supposed to be there, and they're top people. Chris Pettit, wasn't he head of scouting?
Yes. He was up there.
Like, this dude was head of scouting. So imagine if your head scout is giving out information to people like Pat Leonard, and then Pat Leonard, he has no tact. He's going to put the information out there, and guess what? We lose out on draft picks. We get somebody that jumps in front of us to take Leonard Floyd. We get somebody that jumps in front of us to take Devontae Smith and whoever else we were targeting. Maybe some of these all-star players would be on the Giants if we didn't have rats and snakes in our ranks.
Right. Right.
D-Dan, he says, this new era for Giants football is due. We've waited a long time for this. The foundation for a winning culture is being built right now. Yes, it is.
Right.
Yeah. Zeke, what's good, Zeke? Thank you for tuning in, bro. He says, we have some shoes for those rats.
Right. And done. Finally. All right. Know Your Giant will be out tomorrow morning, guys. Check it out.
All right. Shout out to Big Blue Lou G Nacy. He says, like a bad Schrader valve. Right.
Oh, God.
He says, I'm proud of Miz says, I'm proud of this GM head coach and Mara for stepping back and allowing Shane to run his show.
Yes.
Kayla, she says, I was watching more film today on Thibodeau. This guy can drop back into coverage and play linebacker as well. The theme on this draft was versatility.
Yes.
And that's a good thing to bring up.
And people that can be starters, that have talent, that can develop into our next players, playmakers, talent.
Right.
Sorry, Pat.
But let's go over the draft. To be honest with you, let's go over the draft a little bit. Every last one of these players on this draft were versatile. I mean, you can start with the first pick, Kayvon Thibodeau. Very versatile, can drop back into coverage like Kayla said. And yes, he can play inside linebacker and outside linebacker. He's athletic enough to do both. Versatile. Evan Neal, versatile. He played right tackle, left tackle, and right guard, and played pretty well at each position. Wan'Dale Robinson, versatile. He can play running back and receiver if you need him to. Our third round pick, the lineman, versatile. Iduzu, versatile. He plays center, left tackle, and left guard all in one drive. Versatile. LSU cornerback, Flott. Yes, he can play inside and outside. The slot is his best position, but when he switched to outside, he was number one in the FBS as far as completion percentage to get him. against him. Versatile. Going to the fourth round, Bellinger. Versatile tight end. He's a very good receiver, and he can block. Who was the other fourth round pick, Joe? It was
God.
Bellinger. Oh, the safety.
Yeah.
He actually plays strong safety and free safety and can play some slot if you need him to. Versatile. Fifth round pick, the second offensive lineman we got for from North Carolina. Versatile. He played both guard positions and he played a little bit of center as well.
Oh, just real quick, Pat. We all broke down Wink's Martindale system. If you've got a safety that can go into the slot, you can rotate him in there. And it's like, how did he get there? And that's where you get the interceptions. Versatile, like what Pat's saying. Sorry.
Yeah, Michael McFadden, he can play both linebacker positions inside and out. And that dude, man, I think that dude's going to start. Michael McFadden, I think him and Martinez are going to be the starters. And then you got Beavers in the sixth round. Extremely versatile. He can play edge, inside linebacker, outside linebacker. He can play all the positions.
Good tackler.
Right. Solid tackler. If you haven't watched that breakdown that I did of him, watch it, man. I'm telling you, you'll get excited. And I think he's going to be a starter very soon as well. I'm going to be honest with you. And Joe Shane is a man of his word. He said that him and Dabo wanted to go into this draft and wanted to make this roster with major versatility. And that's what they did. Every player that they got was versatile. No matter if you like them or not, they can play multiple positions and they can do multiple things for the offense or the defense. Man of his word. Shout out to Tahone23 for the $5 super chat. Thank you, guys. He says, salute, fellas. I love the Giants picks and what Joe Shane has done. Not only did we draft for need, we drafted for offense and defensive scheme fit. Exactly. But that's what a lot of these guys on Twitter are not getting. And that's what I put out that video earlier today. Everybody wants their GM to draft everybody off Mel Kippers and Todd McShay's big board. If they were that cold at picking players, why aren't they GMs? He says Zeke says we build the trenches in this draft, in my opinion. Yeah, we did. Shout out to Bookend Tackles. He says Dabo said he wants DJ to be aggressive and not worry about making mistakes. No handcuffs like the last few years. Let's see what he can do. Up to him now. Yes, it is. It's totally up to him now. This is his last year to make an impression. Point blank, period. This is his last year to make an impression with the Giants. But Joe, man, what are your thoughts about the whole process this whole offseason?
Man, we've been breaking this down and talking. The chat, everybody's put in their information right now. It's hard to believe that it was such a mess. I'm not going to lie. I kind of feel bad the way I was harping about the Giants all year with what those guys were going through. I feel, is it not guilty, but, we just say here it bitched. And of course, we want to win. And those guys wanted to win too, Pat. But my God, the turmoil. I would have quit. I'm not going to lie. I would have really thought about quitting. I couldn't handle that stuff going on with Gettleman's BS and what Judge was trying to. No wonder Judge was getting in fist fights. He wanted to beat the whole freaking organization. You think about that. He was fighting everybody. The only guy. How can you not feel bad for the freaking guy now? Head coaching position, first time, gets thrown into that damn chaos. But he did bring it all to light.
Yeah, we have to thank him for that.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, think about it, man.
That's awful.
This organization, the hiring of Shane and Dabo really shines a light of what this organization was like. Shout out to Jared. He says just because people are not big names doesn't mean they don't play well. Exactly.
Right.
OG Knockout. He says we need to still get rid of O'Shane Zimenez. He was a real disappointment.
Well,
he's very quiet.
Look at what just happened, and now we're still on O'Shane because he's from the past regime. We just went through and broke down everything Zimenez had to go through. No wonder the guy couldn't play football.
Right.
You know, okay, let's look at it in a different light. Yeah, he is a draft pick from the old regime, but he is a New York Giant. He wears Giants blue. If he's on the team, I'm going to root for him.
True.
Maybe I'm not tough enough. Maybe I'm too big-hearted. But when I look at everything that went on in that organization and the system and the way it was run, I just sat right here on stream and said I would have thought about quitting. No wonder O'Shane didn't want to play.
That's true. Shout out to Ryan. Thank you for tuning in. It's my first time seeing you, but I think you subscribed already, bro. He says DJ finally has the green light to take his shots how he sees fit. Alone, O-line aside, it makes you wonder how much has this previous regime hurted DJ's development. They did it a lot. They did it a lot. Shout out to the Miz for the $4.99 super chat. He didn't say anything because he doesn't have to say anything. He's the Miz. When he shows up, you listen.
He's on down the road. Oh, that was the Wiz. Okay, never mind.
He says to home, he says, yo, Pat, you flying out here for the Giants versus Bears game? I'm going to try my hardest to get to that game. I haven't went to see my family in Chicago in a long time, so why not go to a Giants game and chill with them for the Bears game? Yeah, I think we're playing them in Chicago, so I'm going to try to make that game for sure.
Good for you.
I'm definitely going to try to make that game, and I'm going to give you guys some good content out there because, man, I'm going to get cussed out wearing Giants blue in that stadium, boy.
Oh, I know.
It's going to be funny. I think the 12th is when mini camp starts, right?
No, that's when the schedule comes out.
Oh, the schedule? Okay.
Yep.
I know mini camp starts sometime in May, ain't it?
Yes, because I posted the link in the Big Blue Krew chat there, so everyone had it.
But oh man, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to talk about how DJ could have been held back?
No, because we've burned that into the ground. Look, we all know everybody in that organization that was on the team last year and the last couple of years has just been pulverized. You know, they haven't had a good environment. They have not had good coaching. And when you've got your ownership and coaching staff fighting with each other, that's a hard way to do your job. Now, when you see everyone with smiles like Shane's getting, you telling me that there's not people in that office right now that aren't happy that these scouts are getting fired? Hey, you dirty son of a bitch. Remember the goddamn time you kept giving me crap because I wanted to do this? You wouldn't let. You're gone now, but I'm still here. Ha ha. You know?
Right. I mean, I believe that he wanted to fire them before the draft, but he didn't have the time to find people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If Judge could have fired Garrett his first year halfway through the season, I think that would have made a huge difference in this organization. Lou!
What's going on, Lou?
What's going on, guys?
What we're talking about right now, we're not talking about Daniel Jones. Oh, you was watching? Okay. Yeah. You see how I refrained from the Daniel Jones conversation?
Yes, I did.
Job.
I talked him right out of it.
Good job. Oh, shit. It was both of you talked each other out of it. It was awesome.
All right, that
if
works.
you want to hear anybody about talking about the Joe Shane idea that he gave out false information on purpose to weed out the rats in the organization, this is probably the man you want to listen to.
That's right.
I mean, I want to get your opinion about that and just talk about that for a second.
He did some neighborhood shit. He did some neighborhood shit, which was brilliant. That's some old street tactic shit.
Yes.
You know
yes, it is.
You put the bait out there and you watch who bites, and then you know who's who.
Then you whoop ass. Right. Pause.
As far as O'Shane Zimenez goes, he still got to get the fuck out of here. Period. I don't give a shit. I don't feel bad for him one bit. You getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to play a game that you love to play. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm suiting up and I'm balling. You can't tell me nothing. There's people out here working for minimum wage. There's people out here begging for change. You getting paid hundreds of thousands, if not millions, to play a game. You better get your ass out there. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. But aside from that, I think it was brilliant what he did. It was a great way to get rid of the guys that were the problem. But I think he exposed himself too early. I think the problem was rooted deeper than that, and he should have stood in the shadows a little longer and waited for a few more rats to come out and then get them all in one bunch. But still, it was smart.
I mean, you can say that, but we don't know how long he's been doing this. We don't know how long he's been planning this. You don't know how long that he has been putting out little tidbits of information and been getting out.
True, but
and maybe
only two. You think it was only two in the whole organization?
2 more got fired today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2 more got fired today.
Yep.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, I was like, I doubt it was just 2.
No,
it had to be deeper than that.
I mean, I think he took out the main guys and all the little guys that's underneath them. You know, I think they're gonna get what's really going on in the organization. You better shape up. Or
one of them was
a
friend of the nephew of Mara's boy there. Mara's nephew. Him and the other guy were good friends. They canned his ass. Bye.
Yep. So that's how you really know he has full control, because that's the only way you'll be able to can Chris Mayer's friend.
Right. Who's been there since 2004 or 5, I think.
Yeah, all of them been there since early 2000s, and it's been going on since about 2008, 2009.
Thank you, Steve Tisch. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Steve Tisch.
Like I said, I'm not mad at what happened. If that did happen, you can call Joe Shane cutthroat. You can call him whatever you want to call him. But I think that's a very smart thing to do. And I think that's a very smart thing to do in any organization, what type of organization you're running. You got to weed out the bad apples, man. And I think he wanted to fire them before the draft, though, but he had to put too much time into the draft, and he wasn't going to be able to hire more people.
Right.
If he would have fired them. So I think that's why they were kept until the draft was over.
Right.
To be honest with you. And I'm glad he got all those rats out the organization. So we really gonna see now if that was true, because if Pat Leonard ain't putting out no more information.
Poor Pat. What's he gonna do?
You found the right people.
Come for you, bad boys. What you gonna do? They're gonna fire your ass. That's what they're gonna do.
Right, Alex.
Sorry, Lou. I know you don't like that song.
But he says breaking news: 2 more college scouts from New York Giants just got fired today. Yeah, so it's a total of 4 now. Blue City. But me and Joe said that the whole scouting staff was gonna be fired. Lou too. We said that the scouting staff was gonna be fired. I thought that was gonna be one of his first
things. Yeah, because they was trash.
That might have been part of the smokescreen. It really might have.
Yeah. I can definitely see that, Kayla. He says he didn't fire them before the draft.
Not gonna lie. Man,
Yep.
Shane's a gangster when it comes. Man, woo! Don't piss that guy off, because he's gonna make sure that you go out in a ball of flame.
Miz says, "Scumbag bastards. They lucky I didn't know. Believe me, I would have catch one of them out there in my trunk. Causes us a lot of years." Yeah, they did.
Wearing cement shoes. Damn Skippy.
He says the Giants about to give me something to be proud of next year. 2023 is going to be big. We just need a new QB. Hey,
well,
if that happens, then hey, it is what it is.
No QB talk.
Nah.
Yeah, they fired. I know they fired at least 4.
Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day.
Right.
I need some time to make them go away.
Well, while we got
Can't
Big
take
Blue
it
Lou
no
here.
more.
Give me your thoughts about the road
Watching
graders,
Joe
bro.
Shane wash him up off
Oh
the
man,
floor.
come on, bro. Come on, bro.
What?
We have linemen. We have an O-line. We have road graders. Not only do they pave the way and open lanes for our running backs and our quarterback and our fullback and our tight end screens and receiver screens, running back screens, but they shut down lanes as well. That's why they're the road graders. They shut down them lanes of them defensive tackles trying to come through towards the quarterback. They shut down the lanes of the
Exactly.
defensive end trying to get around the curve. They shut down the lanes up the middle, and they give DJ some time to survey the field, go through his progressions, and make the best decision for the New York Giants moving forward. And that's what the fuck our offensive line is about. That's why the New York Giants offensive line is officially named the Road Graders.
And that's why Joel is happy. So I'm just going to grind the night away. Woohoo!
I'm gonna salsa.
You good, cha-cha? Salsa?
Salsa. You see what I'm wearing?
You salsa. I'll do the
You
cha-cha-cha.
see the number?
Hey, Macarena. Hi.
All right, Big Blue of the Bronx says, I mean, you know it's effing bad when you have scouts in since 2002, 2005. Jesus.
Krew. I miss hearing that in the stadium when he made a catch. Krew. That's right, Wills, 11-6.
Kayla says Big Pat is going to be a scout for the New York Giants. Book it. So many positions just open up. Right.
Yeah, I got to put my application out there. Woo.
Right. He says once Blake Martinez teaches the young linebackers how to read defenses is over. Right. Right.
And I come fix all the equipment when it break down. Just get me in the building.
I'll water the grass when we get it.
Shout out to Big Fridge of the building. He said, so we're not going with the saggy bottom boy's name. No. Hell no.
Oh, no.
That is so terrible.
No, man. Saggy bat. No, that is just so wrong.
He says, I'm excited about the offensive line. Now Saquon going to have holes to run through, and we will finally see how Danny can play. True.
Now I can see how Lou and everybody looks at things because I've been hanging out with these guys. I mean, the minute you said soggy, all I could think of was like sagging and San Quentin and what that meant. Bro, I mean, you guys got me thinking on a whole different level right now. This is, man, I mean, before I would have laughed like hell at it, but now you changed my mindset so friggin' much.
It's pause.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about no saggy bottoms.
Hey, that's what I said.
Especially no boys.
That's what I said.
Boys. Super pause.
Terrible.
You guys got me thinking like total different
penalty
levels.
on the stream.
Yeah, definite penalty.
15 minings in the gulag. Automatic.
Great.
Fourth
Here
down.
we go again.
Right.
I keep waiting for Pat to have like bars come up. You know? I gave him an idea.
Right.
I gave him an idea. He's going to. Joel, instead of the pause button, it's going to be bars. Ka-ching. You watch.
It got me thinking about it.
Yeah, I do. Damn it.
You have been sent to
Cause
the
this all
gulag.
on myself. Shit.
Pause.
But you know what I'm most excited to see on this team next year? I'm going to be honest with you. It's got to be that defensive front, man.
The Blitz Squad. Don't get me started on the Blitz Squad, son.
Like, I want to see what Leonard Williams and Thibodeau, Ojulari, after being a monster this offseason, I want to see what those guys can do.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Shoot, act funny. My little mic icon was blinking.
It's real low now.
How about now?
It's a little better, yeah.
How about now? What about
There
now,
you go.
Pat? What about now, Pat? How about now?
Because I'm up right now. And you stuck right now. Zeke, he says, Cruz, the king of the salsa. Andy L, thank you for tuning in, bro. He says, all right, no more quarterback sneaks. Right. He says, at least the opposing defense will have to game plan against us. Last year, they were done in 5 minutes, 2 plays. Right. OG, he says, Big Pat, our secondary is going to be sick. I don't think too many teams are going to get away with throwing the ball all over us this year. I don't think so either. Not with the Blick squad being back. Mission Man, the defense going to help the offense score too, right? Kayvon Thibodeau, Ojolari, Roche, Leo, Dex.
Yes,
Mission
sir.
Man says he can hear us. Adam Costas, what's going on, bro? What's going on, Adam? Thank you for tuning in, bro. He says Big Cat Dex. That's what we call him.
I thought Leo was the cat.
Yeah, I thought Leo was the big cat. Thank you, Wells. Todd said it too. He said no, Caleb. He says, can DJ throw more vertical passing and stay in the pocket and run less, please? We hope so. Crowd favorite, what's going on, bro? Thank you for tuning in. He says this defense could be in the top 10 this year. It could be, but we have to see exactly how it unfolds, man.
It could be in the top 10, but it's gonna be in the top 5.
Adam Costa says, good to see you, Phil. Good to see you, Adam. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well too,
can't
bro.
See you, but we can see your chat.
Right.
How you doing, brother?
He says DJ can stand in the pocket more and run will call upon only most times. Yeah.
Only if he's gonna slide or score.
Right.
None of this putting your shoulder down and acting like a damn running back.
Because you got to get as many yards as you can because you know the next play is going to be a curl.
Right.
Livio Sinclair, he says, when they ask about the KT trade, Joe and Brian looked at each other like got them before answering. They confirmed the rats. That's probably what they did. When they asked about the KT trade, he said, yep, we knew it was him.
Yeah.
Hell, your days are numbered, partner. He says, I hope we beat Dallas Cowboys twice this year.
And this how they and this how they did it. They told one the rumors about Thibodeau. They told the other one about how they wanted Cross or Gardner or whatever, Sauce. So they knew who put out what.
Yep. They knew who put out what, so it could be no excuse. They got a bit of room by themselves. They petted, man. Look, man. We thinking about trading Kadarius Toney, man. We getting tired of he didn't show up the mini count. Oh, really?
Oh, wouldn't that be something if Shane told Kadarius Toney don't come to camp?
That would have been something
Wouldn't that have been something if he said, look, I need you to stay out down in Florida for 3 days. Don't worry about this one. It's on me, my guy.
But, Coach, the media is going to crucify me. Listen.
I don't care. I'll take care of it.
You have to take one for the team.
Right.
Right.
We're trying to get rid of this old shit. I promise you, son. We're going to feed you the ball.
Oh, my God.
You're going to shine.
Yes. And then he shows up to camp right after. Freaking that's over with. He shows up at Giant Stadium. Come on. That man, he played everyone to a T.
And then he gets New York tatted on his back, even though the fans were killing him.
Maybe he was the real informant. maybe he was the one who called Shane and was like, look, I ain't coming back till you get rid of this motherfucker and this motherfucker. You know what they did last year?
Right. Right.
Yeah, Joe Shea today will handle it, son. Just coming ready to play. We'll handle it. And they did. Zeke, he says, I'm very excited for this defense. Kayvon Thibodeau, Leonard Williams, Aziz, Dexter, and Justin Ellis is with this very good secondary. This is the top 5 defense, guys. I hope so, Zeke. Barring injuries, this defense could be top 5 on the Wink system. Now, that's what he does. Shout out to the heavyweight champion of the world. He says, woo! The champ says, muchos gracias to the Big Blue Crew for making me a smarter G-man and overall football fan. Your analysis of the game is superb, like I am with the ladies. Woo! Tell them, Lou, Joe, Pat. Hey, I tell you what, man. This dude's a content creator as well. He always got something to say that ends with him doing real well with the ladies.
Oh, man. This guy is genius.
Right.
Oh.
Adam Costas, thank you for being on, bro. Appreciate you. He says, you guys' thoughts on who is getting the boot, Cam Brown or Carter Coughlin, now that we have Darian Beavers and McFadden?
O'Shane
More than
Zimenez.
likely it'd be Carter Coughlin because he doesn't have. He said what?
O'Shane Zimenez. Please get rid of this motherfucker, please.
To be honest with you, though, Adam, I think they would get rid of Carter Coughlin before Cam Brown because Cam Brown is a special teams ace for us. So if they had to choose one, I think they would choose Cam Brown over Carter Coughlin, in just my opinion.
Please get rid of O'Shane Zimenez.
I think they get rid of both, to be honest with you.
Thank you, Jesus.
OG Knockout says at left tackle and right tackle, they're going to create holes. Rick Ross can run through. Right. Bishop Man says Robinson's going to be a little beast in this offense. Watch. Yeah, he is. He says, Dwayne Larry, take your tune there. Yeah. He says, pick your lungs up, Joe.
Hey, it's my first day, okay? I'm a rookie.
Joey says, any comments on Tannehill not wanting to mentor Willis? Do any of you guys want to take this?
I didn't even hear about that.
Man, you know what?
I heard
that's
about
why
it
I came
earlier
on the
today.
stream so late, because I was fixing ACs. It's in the 80s out here.
Here's the thing. It's nobody's starting job to teach a guy that got drafted. There's not one quarterback that's ever said, yeah, I'll take him under my wing. Realistically, okay? You're taking money away from me, and you're taking a job away from me if you can start. Okay, you want to watch, you want to shadow, that's fine. You want to ask questions, you got a coaching staff for that. I'm trying to do my job so I can stay here for another 2-3 years, get another contract. Look, I get it, you guys. It's the right thing to do, but it's a cutthroat business because just because you signed a $100 million contract for 4 years doesn't mean you're going to stay there for 4 years. You could get traded or released, and there goes your money. Get it while you can, and don't let anybody interfere with it. I mean, we're all like that, right? I get my money, and I don't care. You know, nobody's replacing me. Same thing.
Lou, you got anything before I go? Well,
nope.
I'm just gonna say a quick thing, man. I know where the media is trying to take this,
right?
And I'm not gonna fall for it,
right?
That's every bit of Tannehill's right not to want to train the guy that's supposed to come there and replace him,
right?
And the Titans are not a bad team. He's not a horrible quarterback, and they're fighting to get a Super Bowl in Tennessee, whether you believe it or not.
If I recall correctly, Favre didn't mentor
Aaron Rodgers at all.
Exactly.
In fact,
not my
Favre
job.
hazed the shit out of him and he was adamant about he didn't like the kid and he felt like he was trying to take his job and he wasn't going to help him in no way.
Right.
Right. There's been plenty of quarterbacks that said that about other quarterbacks coming into the league. I'm not here to train him. I'm trying to keep my job. I'm trying to feed my children. So if I'm training him to be better than me and then I lose my job, what is it for me then? Now I go as a journeyman quarterback, but I train my backup, though. I'm a good guy.
That's right. I want to go to goddamn Bahamas every year. You go to Disneyland. Stay there.
Right. Adam says he'll drive O'Shane to the airport. Damn. Kayla says, Joey, he said nothing wrong, though. Tannehill's job is to prepare for and win games. Exactly.
Yep.
And like I said, I don't follow the media's tricks. I know where that's going.
Yeah.
The bookends will be serving up pancakes.
For sure. For sure. On freshly paved roads.
The mission, man. He says Beaver's going to be a beast in this defense. He can line up anywhere. Imagine Aziz, Tibbs, and Beast lining up on different parts of the defensive line. Exactly.
Man, that's a beastie Beaver.
Right.
Oh. Wow, this one's got teeth.
Joey said he's a third-round pick and Tannehill's a vet. What free agents do you think will go after before the season starts? It just depends on who becomes available. If there's any major cuts, then we might try to go, but I don't see us making too many more moves in free agency, to be honest.
We're definitely going to be keeping an eye on the waiver wire, especially when we have to, the other teams have to start making cuts. You know, look, Judge did a hell of a job grabbing Roche because he's one of our guys that we think he has a future here. And Shane's going to be on the same eyeball with that. You got to give Judge credit. When it comes to looking for who was there, when there
AK,
was talent, he grabbed it. AK.
Jaguar.
what's going on?
Taiwan
AK, shout out to
Kinsu.
Jaguar. He says, I'm going to love watching the national media energy change when the Giants start well this year.
Right.
I am too. Facts, Lou. Facts. He didn't train Aaron Rodgers when he came there. Shit, he really did the opposite to him, to be honest
Aaron
with you.
Rodgers did the same thing when they drafted that kid.
Yeah, but Big Alex
Jordan
even
Love.
says, I'll wait
Yeah.
till you get to Alex's comment.
Alex, Big Blue in the Bronx. Go ahead and read it, Joe.
I mean, Rodgers did the same about Love, so I don't think. Yeah, exactly. I don't take much out of it either. I mean, how many times do we see these quarterbacks getting taken, and then the press asks them, "Well, are you going to, train this kid up?" Hey, my job. I'm a player. I'm not a coach. Why are you putting this on my shoulders?
Right.
If I want to be a coach, I would have been a coach. Instead, I'm a player. Go
And
talk to the
Jeopardy
coach about
host.
that. I mean, look, okay, you got the guy that you shadow at work for the first day, maybe two, depending on what you're doing. If you're running heavy machinery, it might be a 3-month internship. But going in that you got to train somebody. But that's about the only way it works is internships. Outside of that and any other job, I ain't teaching you shit.
Right. Joey says, did you see the undrafted free agent out of Maine? He looks like a faster left guard. I have to see.
And then, there's another old saying, just real quick, Pat, if you only work as hard as the guy ahead of you, you're going to stay where you're at because you're not working harder to advance past him.
That's true.
Deep.
Adam, he says, I would tell Malik, if you want my job, come take it from me. Yeah, that's true.
Or you just hire Tanya Harding's
KG.
boyfriend. No, let me stop.
Oh, man. Man.
Joey says, KG, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the 6'3" receiver we got out of Jackson State. I want to see if he can make some noise.
Man, I'm
be honest with you.
Talking football.
What's up, Hit Squad? Thank you for
tuning in, bro.
myself
awake here, people.
Oh, yeah,
right.
You do
Me
look
too.
like you're.
AK, he says, got you guys second behind us. Dallas third and Washington fourth. So let's get it, guys, this year for us to lose.
I think you did that last year too, damn it. You just be quiet over there with your predictions, AK, because last year you stunk a little bit. I'm not going to lie. We wound up fourth. I know he's laughing over there. I know he's cracking up right now.
Lemuel.
Don't you worry about none of that business. Because the Giants going 11-6, and we will be the NFC East champions. If nothing else, we will be that.
I can get with that. He said, what's the measure of stick to consider keeping Barkley? Do you think he would take a team-friendly contract? I think to keep Barkley, he has to stay healthy, for one, to rush for over 1,000 yards. And second, do you think we would take a team-friendly contract? No.
Gibran. You mean Bradbury?
Here, did you guys hear that there's a Canadian football quarterback that we signed and invited to rookie camp? Did anybody hear that?
Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah, his name is Davis.
There's a Canadian quarterback that we invited to rookie mini camp.
Hold on, Miz. I gave it to you on Twitter, but here.
Yeah, you got to.
Forgot that you're not Twitter friendly.
Yeah, you got to learn that modern technology, unfortunately.
All right, Mission Man. He said, if Malik's so good, do like Rodgers did. Take the job. Prove your presence.
Right.
Yeah. Gibran, he says, I love what the Giants did, but my concern is the secondary. If he says Blackberry, the Bradbury, he can get traded or released. I think we will still be good, but I would prefer Bradbury to be there. But I think we'll still be good. OG Knockout. I think that's Adam. What's going on, Adam?
How you doing?
Oh, that's
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's me.
He says, I hate to say it, but Eagles winning the NFC East this year. We're not on their level yet. OG Knockout, you got to be a little bit more positive.
Right, man. Don't be a pessimist. Be an optimist.
kind of
Do
agree
whatever
with
you
him
want.
though.
I'm just talking shit.
He says the Eagles' offense will be very dangerous with Smith and AJ
All
Brown.
this Eagle
We'll
love.
see.
Jalen Hurts gonna get hurt though.
Smith and AJ Brown.
Oh,
Miz.
Miz has been waiting, man.
Miz.
Miz has been waiting to press a
He
button
got
for you guys
the
to go
stream
live.
playing, man. All right, that's better. Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead, finish what you were saying, bro.
Oh no, I was just making fun of Miz.
Oh,
He was waiting to get on the show. He just waiting to press a button.
right. He says, I think the Chiefs was going to trade with us for Bradbury and got mad because we took their draft pick and changed their mind. Wandale Robinson. Maybe so. Who knows? Wells, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says 11-6, leather to the face. Don't sleep on the Giants. Right.
That's right. This Saturday. Shoot down those boys.
Exactly. Here's Tim. He says, will the Giants restructure Kenny Galladay and Leonard Williams contracts?
No, his name is DraftKings.
I will have to say no and no. Definitely not Kenny Galladay for sure.
I mean, Leonard Williams will probably be on the team next year.
He said, I'm optimistic about my Giants. We're just too young right now. I mean, that's a fair assessment. We are a very young team.
Yeah.
But with the right coaching and shoot, some of the right plays go our way. You never know.
I'm bringing a lot of young players in, man. 23 guys between drafts and undrafted rookies, man.
Exactly. But we got the Miz and Adam on the show tonight. Adam, we were talking about earlier. You've actually been part of the Giants organization before. What do you think about the rumor about Joe Shane putting out false information to those scouts to see who was the rat in the organization, and then now they're fired after the draft? Give me your thoughts about that, bro.
I think, to be honest, they were going to fire those guys anyways. I think what happened was, to be honest, is Joe Shane was inquiring about trading Kadarius Toney. That was a real thing. What ended up happening was somebody leaked that information out, and then he had to play kind of like damage control when the kid showed up, right? Because now the kid shows up, what are you going to do? Now you're going to trade him? You just told everybody, well, he's not here, and we're going to give him a playbook and all this stuff, and then he shows up. So I think there was, like, Wandale Robinson, to me, tells me, like, they might have been in the works trading that guy, because why would you draft Wandale Robinson, right? So I don't know. For me, Joe Shane is a badass dude. He also called out one of the media, Pat Leonard. I don't know if you guys saw that. But when they had the media and they were saying, oh, you're going to trade Toney? He goes, no. And he goes, oh, are you sure you're going to trade Toney? And then he said something about, like, didn't you just hear what I said? Kind of like putting him in his place. Like, leave him alone. I love what Joe Shane is doing. So it could have been anybody.
Just said, hey, I'm working over here.
Right.
It could have been a janitor, right? He could have been passing by. Who knows who said that? But I do believe they were going to trade Toney until it got out. That's what I feel. I feel the way that he talked to that reporter, Pat Leonard, who was the one who made the story, right? Mm-hmm. The way that he looked at that reporter and said, yo, like, get off my shit. Stop asking me about that. I think they were going to trade Toney in the back, but it got leaked out. And then they were going to fire Chris Pettit anyways. That guy thought he was all high fives and fist bumps on draft day. Well, guess what? His ass to the curb. So. Like, he fist bumped his way right out the door.
Right. Miz, what you think, Miz?
Specifically what? About what?
About the whole firing of all the scouts. I mean, just give me your thoughts about the Giants going forward, bro.
You gotta clean out the garbage. Like you said, the guy's a rat. Hey, if somebody's been leaking information the last few years, that guy should get a beating. They should hand him over to the fans. That's what I think. Because that means that everything that's gone, not everything, but a lot that's gone sour the last few years, that's definitely connected to that. You can have people in your building leaking out information to other teams and media, so. But also, like Adam said, I think this guy is going to bring in his own scouts anyway. He wasn't going to leave the scouts that were with Gettleman and past GMs,
That brought all the bums here anyways, right? So.
Yeah, it was a lot of bums, definitely. I can't argue, even though you're gonna get me caught up in the defending Gettleman type of thing. But I'm not gonna do it, so I'll just leave it alone. But
I mean, I like Shane. I think Pat, to answer your question, I think he leaked the information about Cross to throw everybody off. That I do believe. I do believe he sent out smoke signals to see what would happen, and the perfect scenario happened, right?
Yeah, and like Pat said, the guy went and told everybody. The whole world knew
They
what
were
the
picking
Giants.
Sauce Gardner. They wanted Kayvon Thibodeau the entire time. Jordan Renaud said in his podcast, he said something like, Joe Shane went to a lot of these guys that they drafted. So they went to North Carolina. He went there to pro day. They drafted 2 North Carolina linemen and brought one in as a UDFA. He went to Oregon to scout Kayvon Thibodeau. He went to Alabama to talk to Evan Neal. So if you put the tea leaves together, the places that he went to the most are where they got their draft picks. So, he did. I don't know what he did with Charles Cross, but to me, that was the greatest heist in the history of heists. If you want to talk about a diamond thief, Joe Shane should be a diamond thief because he stole Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau. That's just me.
I still don't know how they got both them guys. But AK, what's going on, AK?
Oh, not much, brother. Chilling, man. How you guys doing?
All right. Nothing much, man.
Glad to see you guys happy.
Heard you earlier with your prediction. You did set us back pretty bad
First
last
off,
year with your prediction.
No, man. I think I'm pretty dead on that. I got you guys between 8 to 10 wins, possibly this year.
Boo! Put him in the gulag.
Oh, hey, man, I'm just being realistic, dude. You can not like what I say. It is what it is. But I'm not saying you don't have talent. I'm just saying you still need a year to get where you got to go. You're going to go through the lumps we went through this past year. New head coach, teams not new, but they got to get used to the scheme. Like, you're going to have some ups and downs. It is what it is. But I think you guys are going to be good. Dallas, they truly fell off. Their offensive line, losing Gregory, stuff like that. You guys made way bigger steps forward this offseason than they did. That's why I have you guys second, and we all know Washington just sucks. So that's why I have everyone the way it is.
Well, I will say this: the NFC East definitely got better as far as receiver-wise and weapon-wise.
For sure.
Washington has some weapons. If they are healthy, they got 4 good receivers over there, in my opinion. And then who knows what A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith can do, but Jalen Hurts might hold them back. I don't know what. It just depends. If they stop that run game, he does have a better chance to be a better thrower with A.J. Brown on the field. That's for sure. But
no more regular.
No, you do know you can finish second and still go to the playoffs, right?
Yeah. I'd rather finish.
Like, it's not putting you guys down. It's just when I look at, and I'm not even being biased, it's just when you look at my team and your guys' team, yeah, we made a lot of steps forward, but, I mean, A.J. Brown's a huge deal. Jordan Davis is a huge deal.
Kobe Dean.
But 11-6 is
Kobe Dean. Yeah, like, there's so many, man.
Like, listen, man, I think
Kobe Dean might not even play.
No, he's going to play, bro. He didn't miss a single game. He's not having surgery. He's already playing this week. He started playing this past yesterday.
I'm telling you, bro, he's going to go out there, ball out, get the surgery the next offseason now that he's got his bag. Mm-hmm. And he's just going to be a terror for the next few years. Remember Azeez Ojulari with the knee injury? I feel like it's the same shit. This guy's going to come out and ball out for the Eagles, and we're going to have to deal with this pesky-ass linebacker for the next 8 years.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Reek, what do you mean we don't have a kicker, bro? Our kicker missed 2 field goals last year, and he's 26 years old. What are you talking about? Seriously. We have one of the best kickers in the NFL, hands down. He missed 2 field goals last year, all year long.
What was his name?
Huh?
What was his name, the kicker?
Oh, man. We just got him. Last year was his second year. Man, you're going to make me Google that. I forget off the top of my head. Sorry.
Okay. Google is your friend. Use it.
Jay Lay, what's going on, Jay?
What's going on, y'all?
I can't think of his name either.
I know, man. It's really weird. Jake Elliott. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, Jake Elliott, man. He's 26 years old, 27. He's really good. He only missed 2 kicks last year.
61-yard field goal.
Yeah, he had the 61-yard field goal against y'all 2 years ago.
Never thought that guy would never damn.
Graham
you
Gano is
can't
the
say
one
we
who
don't have
kicked
a
the
kicker, Reed.
63-yard field goal against us. But that was on the
Yes.
Panther. He was
Yes,
on
you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'll be honest, man. Eagles are the favorite to win this division this coming year. I'll be honest. Because they put
How much
together
think-
a real good football team.
Boo, put Miz in the gulag. Boo.
How much money do
No,
you think,
I agree, Joey. I love Hurts too. Listen, I said it. This is Daniel Jones and Hurts' season. You know, you guys did what you could. We did what we could. He has an offensive line. Jalen Hurts already had one. We got him a wide receiver. We got him a defense. Both of these guys need to go up, go out, and show out and win these jobs. If they don't, then it is what it is from that point on.
Okay.
Nice run.
I feel you on all that. And I know that there's going to be a lot of Eagles fans and Dallas fans and foreskin condom fans that feel like their team has improved this year. But
Right.
at the end of the day, it's going to be 11-6 because G Nation said so.
On his bullshit.
And the New York Giants are going to be NFC
Well,
East.
bro, if you're 11-6, man, you're making me smile because then that means we're at like 12 or 13. So
y'all gonna be like 7-10.
you're out your fucking mind. You're out your fucking mind. Look, you got me cussing and I switched to censored. You're mean.
See, why are you cursing? You're a bad influence.
How much
How
money do you think Kayvon Thibodeau is going to have to pay for Graham Gano's jersey?
250,000.
If I were the owner, I would pay that for Kayvon Thibodeau. I'd walk over and be like, you know, you're the first round pick. Don't worry about it. We got this.
You're two KTs. What? What are you talking about?
Defensive player of the year, and then he can afford it.
Kayvon Thibodeau, Kadarius Toney.
Right.
Oh, dude! First off, let's just nip this in the fucking ass right now.
No,
all
we're
right?
not. We're not.
Tibbs is not getting past my Lotta. All right, listen. You need to chill the fuck out.
You need to worry about Aziz Ojulari on the other side. That's what you need to worry about.
Listen. No. Listen. The reason that I say that, man, is look at these two dudes. All right, my Lotta is 6'7", 340 pounds, dude. He's pure fucking solid muscle, and we have the best offensive line coach in the NFL. The best.
No, he doesn't.
All right, he has these guys at tip-top shape every freaking week in and week out. What are you talking about? I love Tibbs. I think he's going to be stellar in the NFL. But I'm not going to fucking sit here and say he's going to cream my left tackle his rookie fucking year. No one's going to say that.
My Lotta's going to be catching dust on Sunday.
I hardly doubt that. We will see. But listen, if he catches dust, then guess what? I will come on here and take my lumps. But he's not doing it his rookie year. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm telling you, 2 sacks in his first game.
Listen, you remember what y'all did last year, bro? Getting over excited about your season, and then you fell flat on your fucking faces. Don't get too hyped up.
Hey, listen, I didn't say we're going number 2 in the division. All I
do
said
I
was
come in
Kayvon
here
Thibodeau's
talking
getting
shit? No, I do not. I'm just telling you facts. So chill your roll.
He does it.
Oh my god, I get mad because we tell him Kayvon Thibodeau's going to do well against my Lotta.
Nah. I said he's going to do well. He just ain't going to do well against us, and that's okay.
Oh, there's 2 games.
But he's got 16 other games to fucking dominate. What's wrong with that?
Because it's not as fun. It's not as much fun. You know?
Exactly. But you guys got Jordan Davis to handle. You guys got Riddick to handle, and Hargraves, and Fox, and BG. So good luck on your end too, man. It's not going to
AK, man. I'm just messing with you, man. We're just
wait, fellas.
AK,
Wait. Did you do your other podcast today, sir?
Me?
Yeah.
What podcast? It's Tuesday.
But what day is the green one?
The green one.
Oh no, we didn't do that. No, that's usually on Fridays, but we haven't even started that yet.
Not going anywhere? Hit a ripper.
Right. That's right.
No, hand me a Snickers bar, bro.
Bong rippers, dude. I don't know, man. This is like.
Hey, look, I think those Eagles-Giants games in all reality this year, I think those Eagles-Giants games are going to get back to what they used to be.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Historically, they've been fucking drag out fucking fights.
That's some of the best NFC. Some of the best
for sure
in the league is when the Giants and the Eagles is going at it.
Hell yeah, that's the
And
thumper right
that's
there,
when
man.
football. That's when football is back.
Man.
If the Eagles and Giants are fighting each other tooth and nail again, that's when
Yeah.
football is
And then you
back
got
in the
the
NFC
cowgirls.
East.
All I'm saying is you reverse the roles on this whole situation. If we had Thibs and you guys had a veteran left tackle in Mailata, and I said that, y'all would flip your fucking lids too. So don't act like you wouldn't.
I'd still be
Hey,
screaming
all right,
11 and
let's-
Hey,
6.
but you had like Hassan
But-
Reddick, and
but
they was just going
actually-
to abuse Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas. I don't see that.
I
happening
trust.
either.
I trust. What? Thomas is going into his second year. Riddick's going into his fifth. There's a little bit more veteran there. I know Thomas is a
going
beast.
into his third
it's
year,
gonna-
and he was
it's gonna be
graded as the
fun.
highest left tackle
Well,
before he
whatever.
got
That's fine, man. All I'm saying is it's going to be fun. We got a
hurt. I
lot
like
of talent
this
on
AK.
both
This
sides
AK
of the
is
fucking
feisty.
ball.
I've never heard AK like this.
See,
Exactly.
No,
listen, man.
no,
Listen,
This is
when
what
it
Kayvon
comes-
Thibodeau does.
When
This
it
is what
comes to
Kayvon
football-
Thibodeau does.
He
He's
No,
scared.
no,
You're
you're
getting
wrong.
all flustered. Your feathers
You are
ruffled right
wrong.
now,
It's
huh?
not
Your
even
feathers are
flustered.
ruffled,
It
huh?
is talking football. It is
JT,
talking
baby.
football.
Right, we can't hear each other.
Shit of us.
Right.
What?
Hold on. Let the Miz get involved now. I stayed quiet.
Oh no! Hey, you know what? I've been sitting here on the sideline too.
all-
But go ahead.
The Eagles may have a strong line, but you're going to be going up against one of the best defensive lines in football. Don't kid yourself, okay?
What are you talking about? We are the
Don't
best.
sleep that we have Leo Williams that can line up
Hey.
anywhere on that line, and you're not going to know where he is. All right?
Thibodeau's gonna
No,
make
I'm
you
not
good.
scared of your of your defensive line. I'm
You should
sorry.
be
I'm
scared
not.
because when we were shit
I'm
last
not.
year, we held you to 6.
Bro, we had the number one offensive line last year, and we had people like Rager and fucking Watkins as our 2 and 3 wide receivers.
Listen,
People who
AK,
can't run
bro,
block and
listen,
people who can't
you came
catch a
into
ball.
MetLife Stadium last year, and you couldn't score points against a bad
Hey,
Giants
that's
team.
fine, bro. I will let my team do the talking for me.
All right, we'll see.
Man, our team
All
hasn't really-
I know is Thibodeau is going to have Jalen Hurts really live up to his name. That's all I'm going to say.
I love that you're talking shit, man, because whenever you guys do not win the East, I can't wait to see what you say again.
Oh, more than
I never
likely,
said
but
we were
it's
going to
fun
win the
right
East
now.
next year.
Nobody said we're
No, I
wrong.
didn't say you, bitch.
Well,
I did.
well,
I
hold
said we're
up,
going
hold
to
up.
win the NFC East.
Yeah, Lou's been 11-6. He's gonna stand on his word. But let's do it like this. Let me calm it down for a second. I'm gonna talk real quick.
Because y'all getting out of
We're
order. Penalty
Right.
flags everywhere.
No,
I'm
he said
gonna
he's
hit
gonna
the
talk
gavel in a
fat.
second.
He's going to talk quick, so I want to hear this.
But
Trying to say.
but let's talk about Eagles versus Giants since AK is fired up. This is my first time seeing AK fired up, man. I like
It's
this.
because he ain't fired up yet. That's why.
Yeah, but
Yeah. He's got a valid point there. I ain't gonna lie.
he's upset because he's Alice in the Brady Bunch, okay?
He ain't toked up yet. So he's like, fucking shit. God.
It's good to have
Do I
this
gotta
But
toke up?
let's
Do I gotta
go-
toke up? You don't like this part, person? I'll change.
No, we like it. I
Let's
like
go.
it.
Let's
You're
go.
fine.
Let me de-Hulk myself
I
real
just
fast.
know the
Hold on.
difference. That's all.
Hold on.
All right,
Let's
Pat
go.
wants to talk.
Let's go roster for roster. Since we talking Eagles versus Giants, let's go roster for roster. Let's go with the Eagles roster first. Okay, running back, you got Miles Sanders, you got the little dude Scott that always kills us, and do you guys still have Howard?
Yep, and we also just picked up Kennedy Brooks from Oklahoma too.
Right. Offensive line, very good, one of the best in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end, I love Dallas Garland.
Yeah, you said your left leg. This
Quarterback, Jalen Hurts, I think he has some work to do.
is your
He's a dynamic quarterback for sure.
Yep.
Receivers, you just got AJ Brown,
Mm-hmm.
you got Devontae Smith. Rager is still there. That's nothing to brag about.
No, it's either gonna be Quez Watkins or Pascal
Yeah,
in the slot.
Yeah, Watkins. And I think you said Pascal, right?
Pascal
Whatever
and
this
Watkins.
is,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
All right. The offense, I'll give you guys
Go smoke a
offense.
cigarette.
Right. I'll give you guys offense, to be honest with you, a B to a B plus. And even
Come
an
on,
A
guys.
if you're lineman.
Put that 11-6 in the chat if you're a real Giants fan. Let's go.
If y'all line is blocking, I will give y'all offense an A. Because if you have to come up and stop that run game the way you had to do last year, I could throw a bomb to AJ Brown. Just put it in his vicinity. He's gonna get it.
Yep.
So your offense is pretty dangerous if y'all blocking correctly. Now the defense,
Mm-hmm.
you signed Davis. You still got Fletcher Cox. You got Hassan Reddick. What's the other defensive tackle that
Yeah,
was
we
going
got
off
we
last
got
year?
Hassan Riddick, we got Hargraves, we got
Yeah,
Brendan
Hargraves.
Graham, we got Josh Sweat, and we got Derek Barnett.
I need
That's
to
our
see them
that's
11
our
and
whole
6.
defensive line.
Right. Now
I
your
need to see them
linebackers.
11
You
and
got
6 and
Jacoby
bookend
Dean
tackles
and
with the
who
12 and
else?
5. Let's go.
Yeah, we got N'Kobe Dean, we got
Ain't no fucking
TJ
17.
Edwards, we got Kaiser White, we have carry on or the Johnson kid, I forget what his first name is, and then a couple other ones, but after Kaiser, nothing really matters at that point.
Right. And then you got Slay at one cornerback. Who's the
Yep.
other cornerback?
That's either going to be probably one of our young CB2s, like either Tay Gowan, McPherson from last year. It's either going to be Goodrich, Josh Joby, or one of these young
Mike
guys we
Gorga.
got coming up.
Doja, Tommy for Tommy. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Okay, your safeties. I don't know your safeties either.
Safety, we got Anthony Harris still, and I think they are. I don't know what the hell they're going to do at safety yet, man. We're all still scratching our heads at that one, but right now we got Marcus Epps, who actually didn't do bad for us last year, and then Kayvon Wallace, and we did grab a undrafted free agent too in there. I forget what his name was, but
Okay, so I give y'all defensive B only because of your front seven. If it wasn't for that front seven, you guys would be in some serious trouble. But that front seven can put pressure up with the best of them. So I'll give y'all guys that.
our linebacking core definitely went up too, for sure.
Yeah, okay, you can say that.
Compared to what it was last year, it definitely
We gonna
did.
bust y'all ass and we gonna go 11 and 6.
All right,
That's all
so
I got to
let's
say about
let's say our roster.
I love the energy, Lou.
You know I
All
fuck
right.
with you, bro.
I know.
So let's say our roster. Okay, we got Daniel Jones at quarterback. I guess you can give yourself the advantage
Damn,
over
that
that.
was a good one. Whew.
The
Hell
hell?
yeah, Joe.
Now I know what Blue with the Moon Rocks is like.
Hey, I just
All
got
right,
it.
we got Daniel Jones. We got Daniel Jones at quarterback. Let's say we give you the advantage at quarterback.
I can
Let's
only
just
imagine.
I'll
Let's
give
just
you
say-
the. Obviously, you have the halfback position. We know that.
Yes. Let me get to Barkley. We got Barkley. We had advantage at halfback. Receiver wise, you have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. You
Yep.
got Tony Galladay, Wandale Robinson, Riggs.
Sterling Shepard.
Yeah,
I
Riggs.
know. In case people are new and they don't know who Riggs is, when you say Riggs, I said Sterling Shepard, so they know. Because they're gonna be like, Riggs, we got another wide receiver named Riggs.
Somebody
Everybody start
asked me that
Googling.
on one of the, on the comments on one of my videos. They say, "Who's Riggs?"
So now you understand why I do it.
Well, at least
But-
not a knowledgeable fan.
Okay, so receiver wise, can we say that's a wash, or do you feel AJ Brown is just that much more than what we have at receiver?
No, man. I actually think with well, like we've talked about this offseason, it all depends on how fast everything clicks for you guys. But I think your guys' wide receiver core is pretty decent. I can say how about we just call it a draw right there?
Yeah, I think it's a wash. To be honest
Yeah.
with you, I think it's a
We'll
wash.
call it a draw.
You
That's fine. We can do that for now.
You definitely have the edge at tight end.
Mhm.
With Dallas Goedert. I think he's one of the best tight ends in the league, to be honest
Yeah.
with you, when he's healthy. Okay, offensive line. Our offensive line has got significantly better, but I still have to give you guys the edge on offensive
Put Pat
line. 'Cause you got
Put Pat in the gulag for that one.
what do you mean?
That's crazy.
They had one of the top 3 offensive lines last year, and
Had.
everybody came back.
Bro, we had the
Everybody
number
came
one
back.
overall
We about to
offensive
pave
line last
new
year.
road all
Correct.
over y'all motherfuckers.
Let's get it correct. We had the
Everybody came
number
back.
one offensive line last year.
You gotta
Pave
prove
Number
it
one.
still, Lou. Lou, we still gotta prove
all
it.
over. Don't tell me what I can believe, sir.
We still gotta prove
Don't tell
it.
me what I can believe, Mr.
I'm not
G-Way.
saying you can't believe it.
I'm
Believe
talking to
that.
G-Way right now. I'm talking to G-Way
Oh.
right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Disrespectful.
believe
You
that,
wearing
but
blue.
we do
You
gotta
wearing
prove it.
blue, sir. We're jumping the Eagles fan right now, sir. Whose
Okay,
side are you
fuck
on,
it
sir?
Yaylay, save yourself, my friend. Just save
I'm a
it.
Giants fan, but you got to be honest, bro. They had the number 1 offensive line in the league last year, and they got everybody coming back. So
And
I
we
gotta
got-
give
and
them
we
the
got
edge on
Uric.
offensive line.
And we got Jurgen in the second round, who probably is going to be our right
Jurgens
guard.
who's going to take over for
Brooks.
Kelsey when he retires.
Well, right this year though, I think he's going to take over at right guard for Brooks. We're going to put him right next to Kel so he
Man,
can sit
Nick
there,
Gates
listen to the communications, all that
push
shit.
our defensive line up by himself.
All right. So now we go to the front seven. We got Thibodeau. We got Ojolari coming off one of the best rookie seasons for a DN.
I know I'm tired now of being fucking goofy.
We got Leonard Williams. We got Dexter Lawrence. We got Jihad Ward. We got Blake Martinez. I think Tate Crowder's going to hit the bench. I think we're going to have Micah McFadden right there next to Blake Martinez, to be honest with
I'm
you.
going to tell a lot.
And then Beavers has to prove it, but I think Beavers is going to be an absolute monster in Wink's defense.
Hey, I think
And we don't even have to go to secondary.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. We got
Our secondary is way better than
got
yours, and it's not even
Oh,
close.
yeah.
What's up,
We got the
Tosh?
NYPD.
Damn, I
The
didn't know you was
NYP.
here.
I didn't
We got
either.
the
Shout out to
Tosh came with
Chantel.
the-
She says
Tosh
you're
came with
special
the
guest
sneak
over here,
attack.
Mr. Clean.
Super
But-
Taj.
I think these
Tosh
teams, to be
really
honest
is.
with you, AK, if you have to give somebody a slight edge just right now, it would be the Eagles by a decimal.
No,
I
I
think both
said,
these
man, we're
teams- I
built
think
very
both
well.
These teams are washing. Those are going to be some very good games this year, to be honest with you.
No, and that's why I
Those are
said I put us 1 and 2, man. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't be 1 and 2 this year. There's no reason our games should not be competitive, and there's no way we should both walk away happy from this season. We both did what we were supposed to do and what we expected our teams to do. Now all the coaches got to do and the players got to do is go out there and execute, and we'll be happy.
We got a special announcement. We're going to announce right here live with the Big Blue Crew. The New York Giants has offered a walkout practice to Miz. He's going in tomorrow. If he makes the team, he's going to Vince Papali the Eagles. He's
Liz Papali. I'll tell you what, you put me on that field, I'll raise the level of play of the players around me.
Hey, yeah, Miz will die on that field, bro. Miz will go full.
I mean, I'll take one shot and it'll be over. My season will be
Yeah,
over.
you're
but-
saying he's definitely might be able to. He definitely might die on the field. I tell
Hey,
you
yeah,
that.
180%. He gonna run as fast as he can, as hard as he can. He gonna hurt himself, but he gonna do it though. He gonna try. He gonna try like a motherfucker, dog.
It's the will. The human body can accomplish a lot if you have a
Man.
strong will.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
Hey,
Joel is paused.
Real quick, I broke my elbow, and I played another 2 plays before they took me off and took me to the hospital.
Hell yeah.
You'd be surprised what you can endure when you have tunnel vision. When you're focused on one thing,
Yeah.
nothing else matters.
I'm about to have that tunnel vision.
Make sure you're near a wall so you don't pass out, sir.
I think Joel already has it.
Furry walls don't get me
Joel-
down. Furry
Joel's
walls.
picture
If
froze
Joel
with him
ain't
staring at the
paused,
mic. No,
right,
he froze.
I was gonna say if Joel ain't froze, that dude has been sitting there the whole time froze.
Yeah,
He's
a little
not
bit.
See, I saw him blink. Whatever that shit you smoking.
Oh,
That shit
dude,
down.
He's smoking that. He's smoking that shit called mannequin.
Oh,
Right.
oh
Mannequin
God.
challenge.
Wait till I make my own.
I've been seeing him blink for like the past 5 minutes and he ain't moved.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the epitome of
I was just-
stoned.
Yeah.
That is where it came
Yo,
from.
by the way, I just gotta
Well,
let you all
because
know because I
Lou
know
said the
some of
epitome
you guys
of
in here do
Powerful
smoke.
thing.
Yes,
But
sir.
just so you know, there's a really good strand going on right now. It's called the Bruce Banner, the Hulk. It's like 38% THC.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
fentanyl in it. Kids are dying. No, I'm just playing. I'm just-
Oh, geez.
No,
Lord, I mean.
I'm not somewhere where it's in the store, so where you can have the name. It's just a guy telling you what the fuck it.
I
and
got
don't-
me some. I
I
got
don't-
me some Blue Dream coming.
I need to
Oh, I hate
feel,
that.
touch, and smell. They just
I
make
hate
up their
that
own
when
fucking names.
When the motherfucker be like, "Yeah, I got that chunky mango."
Yeah, shut
Fuck
the
away
fuck
from
up.
me.
Just do
Get
it.
away.
Do it. Simple. If I
got
can't
that ice
smell it
cream
through the bag, I
glaze.
don't want it.
Fuck away from me.
Uh,
But yeah, I'll be honest with you, bro.
Tiny
If these teams
bubbles.
develop the way they're supposed to be developed and they're coached well, those gonna be some damn good games. But I will say this: if Daniel Jones is not up to par, we're gonna get our ass beat. But if he is up to par, and that defense plays the way they're supposed to against that run game of yours and make Jalen Hurts pass it, you already seen what happened. We're gonna whoop y'all ass. So it just
Well, I
depends
mean,
on-
the same goes for us though too, Pat. I mean, you know, if Jalen doesn't play up to par, y'all are gonna fuck us up.
Well,
That's what I'm
everybody
saying.
in the NFC East is in the same position.
Yeah, we got like one or
We're
two
all
players.
banking on the quarterback. No, the whole NFC East is banking on the quarterback.
Well, then
He's
you
on
can
his
leave
last
Washington
leg.
out because they got Carson Wentz.
Hey, watch. Hey,
Man.
I don't think so.
Carson Wentz.
Are
I
you
gotta-
saying
I
Carson
gotta-
Wentz is gonna be good, or he's gonna be
No,
Carson
I'm
Wentz?
saying Carson Wentz is trash, and that's why
Oh,
we should
okay.
leave him out.
Yeah.
No, in
I
all
don't know.
honesty, Pat, I'm going to
He's
be
shown
100%
some good
real with
games,
you,
man.
bro. I don't honestly even know if Carson Wentz is going to beat out Taylor Heineke for QB1.
Oh
Hey.
man.
Oh,
And that's just
taking
me
it too
saying.
far. taking
No,
it
that's
too
not
far.
too far, man. Heineke has that locker room. Those players respect
Yeah.
him. If we look at
Yeah.
Wentz's past,
I mean,
what's the one thing everyone complains about? He's not a locker room guy. He's not a
he's
team
not a
player.
leader. He's not a leader. I get
Oh,
Like-
you
that.
can't. You got to be
Oh.
a team player, man. You got to take one for the team.
Exactly, and that's why I say Heineke's going to start over him, bro. Because that locker room, and plus, what you got Taylor or you got McLaren saying he wants traded if Wentz is going to be the starter. You really think they can afford to lose him?
That's not how I
That's why they
want
just
Carson Wentz
drafted
to be a
Jahan
starter.
Dotson.
Hey, I
Man,
don't
I
know
got-
if you guys know. There's a report tonight that the Cowboys were coming up to get Kayvon Thibbs at 6.
Hey, man.
That's
And I
fine.
knew somebody was gonna like trade up if we didn't get
How-
him. Like, come on.
How much
man.
would that have sucked if they would have got Kayvon Thibodeau and Michael?
And Micah Parsons.
Micah
Parsons.
Come on,
Parsons.
We definitely
I would
getting
have.
up.
Man, on that note, I need to go get myself a bigger bong ripper.
Right?
I got to go get a big one.
I mean, we took Kayvon Thibodeau. I was like, man, thank you.
Because, yeah, I'll say here, bong rippers are better than sex.
I mean, that's
Well, our saving grace is they still have Dak, so we're all good.
And we'll see what happens, man. The NFC East is anything goes any year.
Hey,
be honest
and
with
see, and we just talk about next year. Think about the next 2-3 years, though.
Skyler,
Oh,
I
right.
agree. Fuck them Cowboys.
Especially once your team and my team's fully developed and our players know what they're doing, man, we're gonna have some really good games. Really
Right.
good.
You know, how
It's gonna
come
be
we
like-
sit
it's gonna be
here?
like
you know,
2004,
this is
2005, 2006.
a good example.
All
Yeah.
that.
You know, we got an Eagles fan in here. How come Dallas fans can't be more like us? We go over on AK's show. AK comes over
'Cause they
here.
little bitches.
Because they
What the
push
fuck is it really with Cowboys fans?
Because man, people
They
can't
really-
be me. They got egos. I put my ego aside on this shit. I just love talking football.
Well,
I
I
don't
once
get
I
it.
once heard a great drill sergeant say that when steers and queers come out of Texas.
Hey, man.
You ever drive through Texas and you look out in the field and there's always that one field with a stump that's so
Hey.
high in it?
I'm
You
behind
guys
that
know what
line,
I'm talking
guys.
about. All right, that's because in Texas it's so big when the donkey stops, they gotta stump train the donkey or the mule, whatever it is. They gotta
Jay's in Texas.
on that
It's just-
stump, give that donkey a little
Well,
something, and then it'll
I
start
wasn't
plowing.
born in this
again.
Bro,
motherfucker.
listen,
Hold
my,
up,
my
guys.
wife,
Hold up,
my
guys.
wife
Hold
is
up,
from
guys.
Texas. She was born in Texas. I lived in Texas for 3 years. You're right, Lou. And no lie, even the birds fly upside down in Texas.
Tudo, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. He says,
Tudo,
"Saw
Tudo.
you, Big Blue Crew gang, and everyone on the chat. Drop by your office to pay the proper respects, and all Giants fans in America. Thank you, Tudo, and good luck with your game soon, bro."
Yes, and slap all the stinky boys
don't need
losers
luck.
out of the building.
They don't
Forget
need luck.
about it.
Forget about it.
Put in the work.
Chantel says, "Yeah, who's that cowboy streamer who talks a lot of shit? His name is Mark. I forgot what his damn name.
Mark
is. I
Holmes.
know who you're talking
Mark
about.
Holmes.
Mark Holmes.
Oh, Philly
Yeah.
500's best friend, Mark.
The
Yeah.
bowling
Yeah.
cowboy.
Philly 500.
He looks like a Joe Boo.
Cop
man.
Pizzle be stinging him. Cop Pizzle be roasting his
Top
ass.
Pizzle. Yeah.
Cowboys fans are pissed. We beat the hell out of them. We give them the most problems every game. Yeah, last year we didn't.
Only Cowboy fans fight Cowboy fans when
Listen,
they
they're
lose.
just pissed off because we won the very first game in Jerry World. Okay, suck a dick.
Yeah.
And man, that was Eli Manning owns Jerry World.
Forever.
Right.
Forever. The first.
Who's the
time
first
y'all
one to
played
autograph
there,
that building?
we
Eli Manning. Jerry,
We won.
suck a dick.
Big old blue dick.
Right.
Wales, that is funny as shit. I just got done finishing that, by the way. Ozark. I don't know if you guys watch it. But
Navarro from Ozark. Yeah, I don't even know too many Cowboy streamers.
I'll be back in September.
Now
Yeah,
I know. I've only heard of Mark, and then you got Philly 500. I've never really, but I just know all these people from Cop Pizzles. He be going back and forth with them.
Right.
they're not even worth the time,
Man,
honestly, man.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
Nuts, bro.
It was funnier than hell where Jerry Jones is like showing off their draft board and shit, and his boy's next to him. Don't show that. Eat it, dick, bitch. You know, stop doing that goofy shit.
Oh, Joe Biden looking ass, stop playing. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Was your
Jerry
dog
Jones.
Joel, that is a perfect face. Keep it.
Said somebody dog?
No, I don't want to
It
keep
sounded
that
like
bullshit.
somebody's dog was laughing. Like somebody over there giving their dog shotguns and shit. He over there with the giggles in the corner.
Oh, man, there's nothing like a teenager getting
don't
your
got a
animal
dog.
high. I
Damn,
think
look
we
at
all
my
did
eyes.
that. You what? You never got your dog
Or
stoned?
lack thereof eyes.
You never
Right.
got your dog stoned as a kid? You know, when you were a teenager, thought smoking weed at like 8% THC was the shit?
No, but the first time I realized my dog was a stoner was when I came back and my quarter ounce was missing and I saw the chewed up plastic bag.
Oh, fuck. That dog would be dead.
Right, he'd have to do what they did in
I couldn't
dog.
even
Put a
do
baggie
nothing
on
to
his
it
ass
when I
and call it
Yeah.
when I
solid.
Wash my hand.
Look, no,
You washed
listen,
my
I
hand.
couldn't even do nothing to him when I found him. The motherfucker was laying on the couch
What?
with his head on both his paws and
Yeah.
his eyes bloodshot.
Hey,
And
what?
I looked at the motherfucker. He just looked at me like, man, I'm too high to deal with this shit. And I was like, yeah, I feel you, my nigga.
Hey,
Go ahead
what-
and do it.
Hey, rest in peace.
Cheech looks
rest in
at
peace,
Chong.
brother.
He goes, Cheech looks at Chong. He goes, hey, dude, what kind of weed is this? This is pretty good. No one says it's Doberman. He's like, Doberman? He's like, yeah, my dog ate my pot plants. I had to run around for a week with a baggie tied on his head
Oh.
to recuperate it.
Yo, no lie, man. I used to have a black lab in
Ever.
Alaska, and he was the coolest dog ever. Used to get him stoned. He used to lay on his back. His tongue would fall out the side of his face, and he'd just sit there and watch Rick and Morty with me, chilling on the bed.
Not Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, he was a Rick and Morty fan, man. He loved that shit.
Man, there's nothing like a pussy cat.
I'll be right
rolling up
back,
on your
fellas.
shoulder. All right, Pat. When you're stoned and he's stoned and you're just zoning out.
Oh, okay, Pat with the pig. Oh, you got that from
That was Kayla.
Yeah, I need to
Kayla.
do me one of them.
Yeah, you know what is awesome though right now, bro, is I found a stray cat and he's been here for about a year now. I ended up becoming my best friend, but he's the first cat I've had that actually likes to smoke weed.
No
Shit.
shit. Why
Not
Stop.
many cats like smoking weed, so
Kay says I
Like,
stopped
you
paying
like-
attention for 2 minutes and these guys are talking about dogs on dope.
Oh my god, new episode. Woo!
call it the DOD.
Tudo says, Wales, you damn right, Paisano. New Zealand won't be. What?
What?
New Zealand won't be black no more. We'll make sure they soak in their own blood on every hit and tackle. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's NZ? I don't want to be those
New
guys.
Zealand. He's
Oh, okay.
playing. He's a
Okay.
rugby player.
Oh, so they're
Gotcha.
colored
Against New
black.
Zealand.
Okay.
I got you. I'm on it now. I got you. Well, I hate to be those guys.
Yeah, it sounds like you want to
Or-
fuck him up there. Mr.
Sucks to be y'all. Have a good one.
What are we talking about? I forgot.
Rugby.
Oh,
Yeah.
Long rips.
The Six Nations Rugby League.
I never forget good bong rips. Like I said, they're better than sex.
Or is it Six Nations Championship he's playing? Six
At
Nations
least with a
Championship.
bong
right?
ripper, you can get a different size bong if you want. You have sex, you're stuck with what God gave you.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about, Joel?
I said bong rippers are better than
Sounds like
sex
he's talking
because you
about
can get
penises.
multiple sizes. I says, when you have sex, you're stuck
Whoa,
with the
multiple
size God gave
sizes.
you.
Pause.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I cleaned that up a lot. Trust me.
Lord have mercy.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're not telling the truth.
Speaking of which, I'll join you on that bong rip.
Oh, I'm gonna say what?
Hold on, guys. Wait for me. Hold on.
Oh my God.
I'm going to
Y'all
de-oak
gonna
myself.
get Pat in trouble.
I'm gonna mute myself, man. I don't do that.
Bong rippers aren't gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
Besides,
I know
I got
Wales.
the boss's permission to use that one. That's
The
why I use it a
nickname for
lot.
New Zealand is the All Blacks because they play in all black uniform. One of the best teams in the world. That's a fact.
Nah, Italy. Italy is the best team.
New Zealand wear
All right, y'all,
black
I'm
color
ready.
jerseys and they're known as famous blacks, the All Blacks rugby. I know.
yo, guys, I'm gonna bounce out.
They're known as the
I'm
famous
tired.
blacks.
Nah, dude.
They're known as the All Blacks. They're
Oh,
famous as the All Blacks.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's hilarious. The famous blacks. The
They
famous
wear
all
all
blacks.
black uniforms and they do
No,
their
no,
haka.
I get it now. I just looked at it. I was like, no, it's funny. Shit.
See, I'm not the only one who coughs. We do
Right.
our own haka around here.
Yeah, haka up a lung. You haka up a
Right.
lung.
Right. They have
Hey,
their haka. We have
Hey,
ours.
don't let one of them
But did you hear me,
Islanders
Wales?
get you
We
talking
know
shit
what it
about
is.
that hockey dance.
We know what it is, Wales. I'm from an island, and all island people know about that shit. We don't
No,
do
I
it in my
see.
island, but we know about it.
I'm breaking out, guys. Have a good night. Tell Pat I said good night.
Miz,
I'll
you
be
can't
on
go
your next
nowhere yet.
streams or whatever
You
you
can't go
guys are
nowhere
doing
yet,
in the
Miz.
next few
You can't go
days.
nowhere yet, Miz. You got to give your take. You
I
been
don't
sitting
got
there
no
quiet.
take.
You didn't give your take.
My only take is we'll see you in mid-August.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be up there in September.
Until then, we got a lot of downtime.
I'll be in Manhattan in September.
You'll be up here in September, Lou?
Yeah.
I'll let you know because I might be living in Florida by then.
You suck.
I might be moving in July or something.
Oh shit!
That's all right. Wells will get up with me.
Ain't Will's in London?
Nah.
No, he's in New Jersey. That's why NGJ is next to his name.
Oh,
Wales,
do the World
Wales
Cup
to New Jersey. He moved from Wales to New Jersey.
When the
Wales,
games come,
yeah.
I believe they come in early November. The World Cup, FIFA World Cup. I will do those games. Maybe a couple of you guys will hop on with me and we'll try to do some games.
Yeah, I'll jump on with you on the World Cup.
Sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good tournament.
God damn.
And here we are.
Oh
my God.
I'll be taking,
And yeah, I
I'll be taking
smoke.
Joe for the USA games.
Yes, I smoke.
I think that means we got a goal.
What?
Guys, have a good night.
All right, man. Have a
Oh,
good
ears
one.
Can a guy practice?
No, mute your mic. Shit.
No, you making a ear. You making a
Man, I
ear.
thought I had
bleeding
pretty
shit.
impressive air
No,
power.
we got headphones on, bro. That shit hurt my ear.
We got ear.
No, definitely had the lungs for it, bro. Definitely had the lungs for it.
I was proud of myself. I didn't even cough.
Fucking Joe.
Not bad for 52.
Hey.
Yeah, lungs up in smoke. Yeah, there you go, bookend. You're right. If I did,
You're
I
hilarious,
got a
Joe.
feeling. Ooh.
He said, oh.
Oh.
He sound like he stubbed his toe in the middle of the night. Oh,
yeah.
No, we don't want no damn Baker Mayfield nowhere near the New York Giants
Oh, you
Stadium.
got that right.
fuck
Unless
Baker,
he's in the stand selling popcorn and hot
fuck
dogs
Hulu.
and beer.
Fuck, actually, I do like Hulu. I got Hulu, actually. But fuck Baker though. Fuck the Browns. Fuck Oklahoma.
Faker Mayfield.
Fuck I don't even know what. Just fuck Baker Mayfield. How about that? We don't want him.
That sounds good to me.
Seats taken.
Fuck Oklahoma. Fuck Texas Tech.
Not here.
Yeah.
No, he just needs to stick to his commercials, man.
Can't sit here. Can't.
Mark Peter says, make sure you do some Portugal games for me.
Some tackling.
Damn it.
No, Portugal games in the World Cup. Tudo.
Soccer.
Yeah, World Cup. The World Cup. We're talking
Got to
about
be
doing the
tough
World
to
Cup.
play in a sport where you kick your balls around.
Tudo says, torpedo tackler will get to work soon, regardless of double and triple coverage. That's what I'm working on, my techniques now. How to take 2 down or 2 or 3 offensive tackles at a time. Clock's ticking and time's running out. He died.
I'm watching the Rangers.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You laughing about the Tarzan thing?
Yeah.
Baker should be a mascot.
Joel,
Timothy Frith, the
Joel.
answer is no.
pull out your
I think
headphones.
you
I saw that
find
too. I was
something.
cracking up about that one. Well,
I'll move my mic ways away.
You shut up, Joe. Stop it.
Only the second time I've seen you in the stream. I doubt Pat's gonna give you a wrench. I just saw you for the first time yesterday.
That's for a wrench.
I seen her
Chantel.
like a couple more times before
I
that.
saw.
actually.
Mm.
I don't know about that one. We ain't even seen your face yet, fam. Everybody on this panel, you know what the fuck we look like. No, this ain't my stream. No, I'm just bullshitting. Don't mind
No,
me.
but that's yeah. We don't want no catfishes and
Right.
no,
You know, with all due respect.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Yeah.
torpedo tackle. That's right.
Well,
Timothy
you have to
Frith.
have a
What
little
the you mean we
drinky-drink
got no
Saturday
choice?
night.
DJ's gonna be good. Watch, Dave's is gonna unlock him like a cheat
Facts.
code. All right, the champ is here. I'm gonna go smoke now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Joe was out of order, sir.
No, I wasn't.
Joe,
Don't
Joe
believe a
was-
word he says.
Joe
I
was
didn't
showing
do shit.
X-rated pictures and
Not do
crazy.
shit. I was talking football.
Sounds just like Joe.
No, oh man. Oh man.
You know,
You know, this reminds me of a story.
God.
Lord.
y'all thought it was bad before.
We had this old man in the village. He's sitting on the porch. Little boy
Here we
comes
go.
up, walks next to him, and says, says, Doc, says, how you doing, sir? And tell him, they're talking back and forth. And the little boy's like, well, what did they call you, sir? He says, you see that fence over there? He says, I built that fence. All that wood I cut myself. But do they call me, the fence builder around here? Nope. Went over and dug that pond over there so that farmer, his cows could have drinking water. Do they call me the ditch digger? Nope. I should have a lot of names, but they don't call me very many names for things that you do. However, if you screw one sheep,
how did I know this was going here? How did I know?
Hey, that is true. You can dig 100 ponds by hand, no shovel. You fuck one sheep, that's what I'm gonna remember you
screw
by.
one sheep.
You can bare hand doggy dig a fucking pool.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
That's that digging.
you
That's
guys
that
agree
digging
with that
boat
one.
right
You only
You
took two
fuck one
words.
sheep, that'll be the last time me and you talk, sir.
Man,
Right. Right.
I will be adjusting my life on why I know a person like you. Bro. Like, I need some
I'm gonna
self-reflection.
do a self-inventory.
Yeah,
What the fuck am I doing
I
with
need
my
to
life?
reevaluate. I need to reevaluate.
I'm friends with a sheep fucker.
How did I get here? How did I get here?
I wonder every night if his wife goes, "Eh."
Oh,
Right.
Who's that? Oh no, they even got good background music too for it. Okay, when they do that, they can play AC/DC. You know, dirty deeds done with sheep. Dirty deeds, and they're done with sheep.
Yeah, that's why the stream is only gonna last a couple of more minutes, boy. I tell you what.
Oh shit!
Freaking Joe.
Yo, he's about to pop. His head is so red right now.
There's always something with this dude, man.
Right. What's wrong with this guy? How the hell are you supposed to talk about football after that? Bishop Man says you'll be called the sheep herder.
Sheeps have feelings too.
You come yet?
Oh Lord.
Oh, EWE, female sheep.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure people didn't get that one.
Now we don't know.
I was gonna say ask the sheep, but I stay quiet.
Yeah.
They don't speak Joe.
Oh, it's sheep hunter.
Yeah, you gotta speak
I'll
Joelanese.
be honest with you guys, man. I can't wait for the season to start. To
Me
be honest
either.
with you.
The only words the sheep is gonna know is fucking Spectrum.
Right.
Now wait a minute, that one wasn't funny.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah. Laugh it up. Ha ha ha. I see how you are.
Now I got that song stuck in my head.
It's all shits and
Dirty
giggles
deeds.
until somebody giggles and shits.
Lord have mercy, man. Do you guys have any final comments, man? Because I'm not for to fall asleep on stream.
I'm afraid to even talk.
No, I'm about to get out of here. My wife is gone.
11-6. Let's go.
Right.
All right, Jay-Lay, man.
12-5. Let's go.
Thought is, can't wait for training camp. Everybody's here and accounted for. We got our players. Let's stop bitching about what we ain't got, and let's get this shit going, and let's get some W's.
The minute we start talking about ending it, Giants fan Forever 85 decides to show up and say, "What's up, fellas?"
Right.
Thank you, though.
All right,
What's up,
y'all.
New York
See y'all,
Giants
see y'all
fan?
next time.
All right, Jay-Lay, you have a good one.
Super chat.
Oh, well.
Wells, thank you for sending us out strong with the $2 super chat. He says, "Great stream, fellas. Damn, Joe the sheep shagger."
Hey. You gotta shag
Nothing to
them sheep when the
apologize
sheep
for,
ain't
New York
shagging,
Giants
because
fan.
if you ain't shagging
Right.
a sheep, you ain't shagging. Say that.
Tudo always leaving us with some good wisdom. He says, "Sweet sounds of bones and joints crackling after each hard, nasty tackle and an excruciating pain expression on their face. That's how you know you've got the job done
I don't
right.
know how y'all do it,
And make
man.
sure they always remember it, right?"
I know.
I don't know how y'all do it.
Dubs
too,
with dabs.
DB from EP, thank you for tuning in, man. He says, "I'm going to look forward
Catch
to you and Joe's part 3
Catch
on
the
Giants
news tomorrow. Good
Interaction.
night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Part 3 will probably be the training camp and mini camp interviews.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tudo, batter those twats, lad. Get them.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, man, give your thoughts and prayers out to Tudo, man. Wish him luck on his game.
Yes.
Hopefully they win, and hopefully they get to that championship that they've been trying to get to this year. They've got a very good team. He actually beat his dad's team this year.
Yeah.
That's a feat in itself.
If you do that, you can do anything.
Right. If you could beat the man that created you, well, he didn't create you, but you came from him. You know, that's
Vinny G Man, thank you for being here. Please subscribe to Big Pat, Classified 3F, and myself. Also,
Vinny G has been here.
He said, "Yo, it's Vinny G Man. Vinny Maffa came in late. You guys are the ish."
Shout out to Vinny
Appreciate
G
that,
coming
sir.
in the chat. But yeah, I can't wait till training camp starts. I can't wait to see the offensive line battle. That offensive line battle is gonna be vicious this year because there's like 6 people fighting for 3 positions. Well, 2 positions really. Because
Particularly
Glowinski's gonna be the
inside.
right guard.
Well,
We all know Evan Neal's gonna be the right tackle, and Thomas is gonna be the left tackle. So that's gonna be a
listen,
good battle.
The
these
left
battles are
guard
just
and
going to
the
be important, period. Because look, we feel that we got an offense that's going to be able to move the ball down the field, and we've got a defense that's going to be going up against players that are going to be wanting to show their talent. And you're going to have the same thing on the defensive side of the ball, going up against an offense that's supposed to be efficient at moving the ball, big plays, chunk yardage. So Wink Martindale and Kafka both have. It's like a match made in heaven.
Kafka.
These two guys going at it day in and day out on the practice field. Dude, just the practices are going to be almost like a game situation.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But New York Giants forever, he did say that. He did say he wanted Beavers on the third day. So you got
I thought he was
Yeah.
just
props
being.
on
I
that.
thought he was just being a pervert, saying that when he takes a girl out on the third date, she got to give up the beaver. But
What
I
isn't
get
that
it.
the rule? I always thought that was the rule.
Lord
Man, I
have
bought you
mercy.
pizza, took you bowling. What the hell? It's our third date.
Lou, you got anything? What's the battle that you want to see during training camp, sir?
I want to see Evan Neal against Kayvon Thibodeau.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to see.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
see Andrew Thomas against Azeez Ojulari.
I want to see Thomas and
And then I
Thibodeau
want to
go
see
at
them
it.
switch it up. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hungry.
Yeah, I definitely would love to see that, but I want to see what the linebackers are going to do.
I
I
want
want
to
to see which linebacker wants to step up and play opposite of Blake
Like-
I
Martinez.
want to
Man,
see
this-
Leonard Williams against Feliciano and see what Feliciano's made of.
I
man,
think Williams wins that
Leo
easily.
gonna dog his ass, man.
Man, I just
Then I
Damn
want to see
Spectrum.
Leonard Williams against Ezudu.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to see. I want to see
Spectrum.
Williams
Going
make
off
those
the
guys better. The hell you doing, Joe?
And now you understand why I said the only words the sheep would understand is.
What?
Say what you're gonna say before damn Spectrum.
Yeah, oh, fuck if I remember. I know we were
Oh,
talking
Lord.
football. Oh, battles. Yes. Defensive battles.
I said
we bet
I
Leonard
just- I
Williams
can't-
against Ezudu, and then
It's everybody.
You
I
better
can't
not
wait
do
to
it,
see
man.
everybody battle everybody. You know,
Almost
there's
did
a
it
lot of
again.
pride on the line this year right now for a lot of these players. They saw what happened last year, and ain't none of them going to want to go out that way. Ain't none of them going to want to have that feeling again. They got some guys that they can believe in. They got some guys that are showing hope. They're getting a great atmosphere back into the facility again. You know, what if I was a player on this team right now? Put yourself on this team right now. You know, some of us are old, some of us are young. But right now, if I could play football, these are a bunch of guys that I would want to be around, players and staff, because I know I can go get a question answered. I know I can ask something and not get shunned. You know, I could give the coach a suggestion. Okay, well, look at that and take it into consideration and definitely talk about it at least. They might not use it, but he's like, Coach, you know, I can do this a little better. He says, well, and the coach goes, well, I want you to work on this. They understand that. They know that they're going in a direction. They know they want to win. Who out here doesn't want to win? They sure as hell do. And when they lose, we give them shit. But they don't want to go out there and do that. You know, you got young players right here that are going to have to grow. We're putting a lot of stress on these guys. We're putting a lot of stress on this young talent. And we all know how rookies react the first year. Sometimes they get injury soft tissue because they're not conditioned. They haven't been to a whole year off season to be able to work out and condition. When you're in college, you're only allowed to work out 20 hours a week, I think it is, if that. So these guys had limited reps, limited time in the weight room, and to be as impressive as they are now, and now look at Aziz. He's the perfect example of how that works. Look at the conditioning from year 1 to year 2. We have to take that in because there's a lot of little things. I do believe we're going to be a winning team and a winning culture. And I don't think anybody's going to be able to just walk all over us from that. Sorry to rant, but damn it, I had a lot to say.
Well,
You
I agree with those sentiments exactly. I'm going to answer this question for Mike B. Shout out to Mike B for being in the chat. Great picture, by the way. He says, do you guys think we should extend Bradbury or let him go? I think we should extend him. I think with Bradbury on this defense, it makes this defense that much stronger, to be honest with you. But they're going to do what they have to do as far as
Can I say something on the Bradbury thing, Pat, to talk about that?
Go ahead, Joe.
Couldn't we move Bradbury to like slot corner?
No.
Why?
No.
He's
You don't
an
think he'd be
outside
good
corner.
inside?
No. He's an outside corner. You can't move him in the slot. I promise you, move in the slot, you're going to ruin his career.
You think so?
Yeah.
And don't you dare move him to safety. Don't you dare.
Right.
Do that.
Well, I knew that wouldn't happen, but
I will say this about the training camp battle since we was on that subject, and then we're going to get up out of here. I believe the first training camp fight, because there's always a training camp fight, I believe the first training camp fight is going to be Kayvon Thibodeau versus Andrew Thomas. And the reason why I say, I'm not saying they're going to drag and just outfight it. I'm talking about like a little ruckus, like how you see in training camp. Everybody has to get between the two guys. I think this guy, Kayvon Thibodeau, is going to come in and try to establish dominance from the get-go. And what better to establish dominance than go against the left tackle who's the best offensive lineman on the team, and it's not even a question.
I see him and Aziz being like that.
I see Aziz getting into it because Aziz wants to show dominance as well. He wants to prove that rookie season was a fluke. But I believe the first fight is going to be Kayvon Thibodeau versus Andrew Thomas. I believe Andrew Thomas is going to probably get the best of him a little bit, and Kayvon Thibodeau is going to start barking. And then, a couple of reps, Thibodeau might get the better of Andrew Thomas. Then that final rep, when everything erupts, because there's going to be a lot of trash talking. That dude there, Miz is right about that. That dude's an alpha male, man, and a lot of people are behind Kayvon Thibodeau, man. A lot of well-known people. I think the only way this guy doesn't do well in his career if he gets hurt. And the energy that guy brings, he's going to get into it with some of the offensive linemen on this team. And Andrew Thomas is who better than the target to establish dominance than Andrew Thomas. That's the only one that's considered on that offensive line that was even good. And if you can establish dominance with him, the team is going to respect you most definitely. I believe he's going to have to work very hard to get the respect of the whole team because of the persona that was portrayed about him coming out. They portrayed him as being a very arrogant guy, very brash, very, what do you call that? Non-sympathetic, if you want to call that. He's very full of himself. It's a lot of things that they can say about Kayvon Thibodeau, and some of the things are correct, but one thing I know, he's for his team.
Hey, he backs it up. I don't care.
Yeah, as long as he backs it up, I don't care. But I think, honestly, that's going to be the first fight of training camp, and I can't wait to see it. Because if your offensive lineman and defensive lineman are getting into fights, and I'm not saying like real fight, I'm just talking about like the skirmishes you see, like the little brawls that you see. That's showing you that iron is sharper than iron.
Iron sharpens iron.
Like, seriously. And I can't wait to see it, man. Believe it or not, I believe Evan Neal is going to get into it with one of the guys as well. Because he's going to be tested. They call him the gentle giant. And he's a very laid-back person. He's like the exact opposite of Kayvon Thibodeau. And I think him and Thibodeau are going to be real good friends because they came in together, and he's not going to do anything with Evan Neal, but Andrew Thomas is a target. And I'm saying that he's going to go against his teammate to be mean to him or anything, but he's a target. When you want to establish dominance, it's like a jungle out there for those guys. These are big guys. These guys lift weights. They do everything to be dominant, to establish, hey, look, you can't fuck with me. And who better to go at than Andrew Thomas? I can already see it. And somebody's going to test Evan Neal's gangster as well, because he's real laid back. He's a very nice guy, but he's 6'7", 340, and he lost weight to be 340. Think about that. And so let's say Ojulari or somebody gets the best of him a couple of times, and Brian Daboll's like, hey, look, get your head out of your ass and block this guy. You're better than him. And then all of a sudden you unlock that monster inside of Evan Neal, and he puts Ojulari on his ass and he gives him a little extra. Ojulari is going to get up. Shit, I ain't lift these weights for shit. Get your big ass off me, and they're going to scuffle. I think you're going to see a couple of scuffles. I think Leonard Williams is going to get into a scuffle with one of the rookies. Because as an offensive guard, and you're a rookie, you're trying to establish your dominance. You're trying to establish, hey, look, I'm trying to be a starter on this team. Brian Daboll and Shane told me that every position is open. I want to start. Who better to go at than Leonard Williams, the leader of the defensive line? As of now, before Thibodeau gets into his groove, but right now, Leonard Williams is the dominant person on that offensive line. He's the veteran. He's the guy everybody looks to.
Defensive line.
So, like I said, I think you're gonna see a lot of scrums during this training camp, bro, because people are fighting for playing time and jobs, especially on the offensive line. We have too many offensive linemen now. It was a point that where we didn't have enough. Now we have too many. Joe said, I think we got like 16 offensive linemen battling for positions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so all that energy, all that, man, look, I'm fighting for my career right here. I got to get out here and show Daboll that I'm worthy of keeping a spot on this roster, even if it's the practice squad. You got 16 linemen fighting for what? 11 positions, maybe?
Yeah, 9. Well, yeah, a couple on the practice squad.
Think about that. Think about the guy from Nigeria. You don't think that he's going to have to show some dominance?
And not only that, let's say I'm getting $2 million to play this year for the Giants. You think I want one of these young guys to take over my spot? Hell no. I want my money. Got to work. Right, Pat?
Right. I mean, everybody, man, think about the guy from Nigeria. Giants Twitter. That's why I got on their ass earlier today. Pause. Giants Twitter. First thing they said about him, he's an African Matt Pert. So now he already has that stigma in his head. He's already coming from a country where they don't play football that way. And then you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. There's guys on the team. We don't know who those guys are, but there's guys on the team as assholes. You know somebody's gonna tell them, man, the only reason why you're here is because OC put you on. Think about that. Think of how that's gonna amp him up.
Yeah, never mind that he found talent and he becomes a starter or a value piece and a trade offer.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna say, somebody's gonna say it. It's gonna be a dude that that ain't gonna make the team. But it's gonna be a dude, man. The only reason why you here is because OC put you on, bro. That one amp you up. Let's get into some real conversations, bro. You don't think the guard that has the speech impediment? He's on a mission, bro. This guy literally told everybody, I'm going to start a program where help people. Yeah, Izudu.
Thank you, Lou.
That help kids that have the same issue that I have to make it easier for them going through life. He has a purpose. He has a reason to be on that field. He has a reason to go get what Joe loves to say, his bag of money. And right now, he's probably 4th or 5th in line to get one of those guard positions. I'll say 4th. The other right guard from North Carolina is probably 5th. You think those guys don't want to play together again? Think about that. They spent 4 years playing together. Then they get drafted by the team. They thinking in their head, man, this is meant for us.
I was saying
Let's
it
go
in
out
the
here and
chat
get these jobs.
while I was outside smoking, but y'all didn't get that far down in the chat. It's 3 from Nigeria: Ojulari, Thibodeau, and Ezudu.
Well, yeah. But he's the one that
So if they try that shit, they got to deal with 3 big ass boys. I don't think they're gonna be brave enough to say that shit out loud. They might mumble it. They ain't gonna say that shit out loud because 3 of them gonna stand up. What you said?
Right? Yeah.
You go eat your
and Ojulari is a big,
What you
dude
talking
now.
about, Willis? Huh?
You go eat your
But-
cold
but-
bread.
But think about that. You don't think those 2 guards want to play together again? You don't think they want to be saying, hey, look, we went from North Carolina to the New York Football Giants, and we played both guard positions together the whole time?
Think about how many times they had that conversation in college. Man, if we make
Right.
it to the NFL together, do you think we'd be playing each other? Do you think we never see each other? Do you think we end up on the same team? Like, you know, them conversations take place when that's been their dream
Oh,
since
hell
Pop
yeah.
Warner. You know what I mean?
And that'd be like me saying no, joining a football team with you two. Yeah, right. If we did that, grew up, you know what? Shit.
Think about that. You think that one of those guards want to see the other one starting and he's on the bench or barely on the team on the practice squad? Hell no. Shit, that's my brother. We've been playing together for 4 years. Why stop now?
Right.
I'm gonna get on my grind too.
It's bananas. BANANAS.
Right. I think it's gonna be a lot of scrums during the especially training camp, because that's what it really gets into it.
Davidson can be great depth. Tommy for one, Tommy.
Ain't gonna be a bunch of
If
Calvin
you're a
Benjamins.
safety or a corner, you got a good chance to say that O-line is going to be stout because of the open competition. That dude from Nigeria is 6'9". Damn. So all of them dudes are some big boys, man. All
Right.
of them.
Ojulari, Thibodeau, and man, I can't think of his name, but
Ezudu.
Neil, Ezudu.
No, that's not the guy from Nigeria. I forgot the guy from Nigeria.
Yeah.
The right tackle at 6'9". His name's not Ezudu. That's the guard from North Carolina is Ezudu, I believe.
Wait, we
Or
got
I may be
another?
wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, we got 2 offensive linemen from North Carolina.
Right. Ezudu and McKeithen. Marcus McKeithen.
Yeah, so I forgot the Nigerian right tackle's name.
Ezudu. Because Mark McKeithen ain't Nigerian.
There you go, Makita. Mbakita. That's his name. Ezudu is
Oh.
the guard from North Carolina.
Oh, we got him?
Yeah.
And Batika?
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy from Nigeria, the 6'9"
No,
right
so
tackle.
we got 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy from
Because
that we just got.
Thibodeau, Ezudu, and Ojulari are Nigerian. So
Well, we
have
got 4 of them.
4.
Facts. We got
So-
the African connection on that ass.
That's what I'm waiting for, bro. And everybody has a reason to go out there fired up, to be honest with you. But that first fight is gonna be Thibodeau versus Andrew Thomas. I promise you it is.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Because he's gonna make it his business to go out there and establish dominance. That's the type of guy he is.
Yeah.
And so I'm coming in to your Lions den, and I'm finna take your pride. That's exactly how he feels. And we need guys like that, to be honest with you. We haven't had that in a long time. In a very long time.
Nah.
And
Sorry, I was reading NY Giants fan forever 85 talking about bringing back Landon Collins. Nah.
nah.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Ojulari's brother BJ is expected to be drafted next year.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
he is. Yeah.
But man, I can't wait, man. I just thought about that tonight,
Oh,
man.
and he's a former rugby player in Batika.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. We got one of your own too, though.
Right. If he's anything like how y'all play, he's gonna be a good one. But I was just thinking about that, man. I went on a little rant. We were supposed to be out of here, but I guess we made it to 2 hours. That's good.
Right.
But I could talk about that all day long, though, man. That Thibodeau guy.
I can eat a peach for hours.
That Thibodeau guy, man. That dude's gonna be a good one, man. But he's gonna cause. I'm not gonna say he's gonna cause confusion, but he's gonna cause a lot of fire to be rose within his team.
Raise the level of competition
because either that or he's gonna dog walk you. And if I'm an NFL player and I'm a grown ass man, I'm 6'5", 6'6", and I'm benching 450. There's no way I'm gonna let another man come in there and take my lunch. You see what I'm saying? And so somebody's gonna punch him, and you know Thibodeau's gonna punch him back. I mean,
And
I'm just being honest. Yeah.
The off-season Giants Rumble that takes place every year. Every year there's a fighting training camp. Some years they blow.
But it's like that with every team.
Media. Sometimes they blow. Yeah, you got all that testosterone, all that competition. Some people thinking that they're not going to make the team. Some people expecting to make the team, being arrogant, and you know it always boils over at some point. It's hot. You're busting your ass. Everybody's talking shit.
And yeah, and Thibodeau might say something out of line because he's hyped that he's winning. I could guarantee that dude would say something out of line.
That'll rub a vet the wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if he's whooping a vet's ass and he say, boy, he knows he's gonna say something. Yeah. If he tearing your ass up and he's shit and he's only a rookie, you know how embarrassing that is. I don't care if it's Thibodeau or not, he's supposed to be a rookie. You're the vet. Yeah. You've been doing this for years. He just got here. Why is he whooping your ass?
Because it just sucks, Ed.
Right. And that's exactly what he gonna tell you. Boy, you suck. What?
I can say one thing though. At least we don't got to see these guys run laps no more. Jesus.
I think they were running laps for no damn reason.
Right, like
that
come
shit
on,
didn't work.
We lost another game. Yeah, everybody's doing laps.
Running
Jason
laps.
Garrett, get your clapping ass out there and run laps.
Running laps.
He should have been the first one running laps.
I'd have made him run laps in the rain by himself.
Right.
Make the team stand on the sideline clapping.
Yeah, somebody clapping behind him. Run that lap, boy.
Hey, boy, you doing too much, man.
But Joe, do y'all got anything before we get out of here?
Man? No, I'm all set, man. I said my piece for the night.
Right. Big Blue Lou, you got anything for us, man?
He smoked his piece for the night too. That's why his ass quiet.
Yeah.
Cuz was stuck for about 10 minutes. I was like, man, one thing I see moving is his eye.
Hey, I just in his zone, baby.
And you were in the zone.
Feeling groovy.
Running them laps is what killed the Giants last year, right?
Probably was. They was tired of shit from running laps.
Right. You mean that's what made them look so unprepared going into games and shit.
But man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Bookend, Giants Forever, Wells. We stayed a little bit longer for you, Giants Forever, since you came in at the very end. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself while you're here for about the 30 minutes you was here. Kayla, Tommy, Vinny.
Now I need everybody to join the Get Lou to 1,000 campaign. We just made it over 900. Need to get to that stack, to that band, to that 1K. Let's go, people. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button for Big Pat Sports Talk, Classified 3F with Joe and myself, G Nation. Also, Super Taj, the hardest working man on Twitter, a.k.a. the Taj Manian Devil.
And y'all be on the lookout in the morning for Know Your Giant by Classified 3F with Joe. The first episode was amazing. I'm mad I missed the second one, but I'm definitely going to watch it in the morning. When I wake up, you guys be on the lookout for that.
Wait, what time
series?
What time does that come out?
7.
7 in the morning?
Yeah.
In the morning.
That's why I said I'll watch it when I wake up.
I'm just opening the shop doors and disarming the alarm. I got too much shit to do on my plate to be stopping and looking at your stream on the clock. You can get me in trouble.
It's not a stream. It's a video.
It's a video.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he puts a video out 7 a.m. every time now. Like I
Oh, I
said, be on the
forgot
lookout
about
for
that.
you guys. Yeah.
No, Wales says Saturday night, Lou. You're going to hit 1K. Leather to the face.
Who's fighting this Saturday? Canelo?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Canelo.
Oh, we got a good one coming this Saturday. Then I'm ready.
Canelo and Dimitri Bivol. Yep.
I will like to say thank you guys. My last videos have done pretty doggone well, man. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and watching those videos. I'll have more of the film reviews coming out of our draft picks. I love doing those, and I'm gonna keep doing those for you guys. That's about it, man. I guess
we are not trash anymore.
Right.
Will
says it's a big USC pay-per-view too.
Yeah, but I'm not missing the Canelo fight.
Right.
Yeah, I'd rather watch.
Hey, Wells, you say that every time we barely see you. Wells.
You said I'm not gonna be on this week because it's me and my 1 year anniversary, and then you said, but I will definitely be there next week. So ain't no I'll jump on, Lou. Your ass better be there, buddy.
Right. Need to hear Wells on those, man. That letter to the faces. What?
Your ass better be there. Pause.
Shut up, Joe.
Thinking negative too much.
He's like a foreigner that just learning how to curse. Still ain't figured it out yet.
Pause.
Mother bitch. No,
listen,
it's not mother bitch. It's motherfucker. It's
me, Yamanja.
But definitely join us for Leather to the Face on G Nation's channel. Big Blue Lou, Leather to the Face this Saturday. Canelo fight. Don't miss it. Because I'm gonna have a good damn time calling that fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. And check out
Saturday. This Saturday.
Yep, Saturday.
May 7th.
Yep. And check out the True Big Blue podcast tomorrow on Lou's channel as well. Same time, same grind.
You already know, 9:30.
But I gotta hit you with the classic because everybody's been wanting it. So till the next time, smoke screen.